Oh yeah, you're gravy,
Good,
bro.
man.
It's so funny because like when we have the show, people always want to like duck it.
The only person that walks across it is Yvette.
Yeah, solid copy.
She's the only one that doesn't give a shit and just goes right through. She'll take the long
But
way.
just that slow little stroll is already 300 likes just immediately.
Oh, 100%. She gave us some good social media feedback and pretty much
300 likes on her page, not ours though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we haven't hit
Yeah.
the, we haven't hit the 10K yet, bro.
You guys
are we
there,
on?
man.
Yep, we're on.
Yeah. What's up, guys?
Hey, hello.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Convos Cafecito. This week, we're back at the gym with a very special guest, Tony Rico, Uncle
Hello,
Rico.
hello,
What's
hello.
good?
Uncle
With
Rico. What's
my
good,
very,
homie?
very good pal,
Right here, only.
Steven.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Steven.
Hi, Steven.
Hi.
Have you seen all the
Steven.
episodes where he gets mad at me?
No, oh, that's everyone, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Every
Yeah,
one, he
he
gets
never
pissed
gives
off.
me a solid intro.
I know, and this one I had to. Sorry, Amelia. Hey, Rico, my guy,
doing,
dude.
man?
Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, I'm happy to be
Thanks
here,
for coming
man.
in.
Honored, dude.
So we had to
Honored.
do this on a Saturday because Eric needed time to find a big enough lens to fit,
Stop.
fit you in this frame.
The sad part is if I turn sideways, I'm even bigger. So, I'm glad it's like right here, dude. Like,
My guy, you
dope
put-
as hell, no bueno. So right
I
here,
was just
good.
hoping I didn't have to be in the middle. Like,
Oh, we should have put your ass in the
no,
middle.
man.
Because all your good attributes are at the bottom, and you can't see it in the middle.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Yeah. How
So-
are those sexy legs doing? By the way?
A little hairy. I
Nice,
gotta
dude.
shave my legs,
Calf game
dude.
going strong. I love it.
No, calf game is very strong,
I
and
love
quad
it.
game strong.
But that
love
booty game is
No, dude, I was doing a
non-existent.
bunch of reverse lunges when I was in Phoenix this week. My booty's hitting hard, bro.
Is it?
Nice.
You bounce quarters off of it?
No,
Sick.
but I can
My
flip a
glutes, like,
champagne
lock up,
bottle.
dude. I can't like when I do lunges. When if I ever did.
Yeah,
one
when
time,
when is
dude,
leg day? When is leg day
what's-
for you?
No, just dude, from the waist up. Dude, it locks up hard and it just. Ugh.
It locks so hard.
Dude, like way hard. It started cramping up, and I'm done.
That's
Awesome.
fun. No, cool. No, thank you, man, for coming on. Easily,
bro. Appreciate
probably
that, man.
number one most requested guest by tons of people.
Dude, that's
here
just
today.
Sal voting like 20 times, dude.
Shout out to Sal.
Sal, shout out. What's up, Sally Gaines? That's my
Yes.
that's my MCN. That's Salucor right there. I got all kinds of
Sally
names for him.
Gaines. Hell yeah, man.
Yuma's weekend.
Yeah, you got voted on for as one of our guests. So
That's cool, man. I appreciate that. Shoot.
I actually he just met you like last couple weeks
Yeah,
ago.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
we
met
were-
you.
We hit it off right away, though, dude.
Yeah,
This
we're
guy's
fucking
high
pals,
energy, man.
We met what like
About a month,
Month
2
ago,
months ago,
2
something
months
like that.
ago?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
shit, really?
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, when we sat down, we all ate that one time at Yogi's. I thought you guys had been pals for a while.
No, dude, we just linked up right away, dude. You know,
Yeah.
like they say, real always recognize real. I mean, just as far as good, like PMA, you know, to the max, dude.
Yeah,
You'll know
yeah,
right
yeah.
away. I know pretty much right away if I vibe or not.
You
You
can
know,
smell
and,
bullshit?
dude. Yeah, man. Then I just kind of fake it from there. It's like, oh, tight, homie, cool. All right, see you later, you know. Sorry for those that did that too, but no, it's all good, dude. I'm cool with everybody.
Sorry
dude,
that I
you
did
know,
that
something my
too.
dad always said: treat people like you like to be treated.
There you go,
know,
man.
So
The golden.
if you don't
rule,
get
too.
treated right, then later.
Yeah. So then
Yeah.
he got me in the gym, got me doing some fucking
Yeah, some lat work.
bodybuilding shit.
Yeah, man.
So my lats have been on point.
Dude, dude, you're strong as hell, bro. I was like, you got any straps? Oh, I'll fucking need straps. I got these right here, some CrossFit straps. These are fancy. This is all I need. And with you guys, I guess you guys use them this way. Well, in bodybuilding or anything, you bring them into your
Oh, you guys
hand.
cheat? Yeah,
Yeah, hell yeah.
You guys
You ain't
cheat.
cheating, you ain't trying, bro. And dude, you were strong, bro. I was impressed, man. I was impressed, dude.
Then he goes a couple days later. Are you sore? I'm like, no, not really. He's all, man, I'm fucking
Dude, I'm
sore.
sore. I'm not
You guys
not
did
happy
this-
if I'm not sore, dude.
You
I'm
guys
not.
did the same workout?
Yeah, man. Yeah. And then again with you and Joe, I even hit up Joe.
Oh,
Shouts out
Joe's
to Joe. What's up, Joe?
beast.
Limpiada. And Joe, I said, were you sore? He goes, nah, man, I was fine. But shit, Joe goes hard all the time, man.
Yeah.
But during the workout, he was like, damn, my back's so tight, which
Yeah.
is the goal, you know.
Yeah.
But
That
you
was
guys did good. That was a good workout
that
there.
was a good
that one I
day.
was pretty jacked up, dude.
Yeah, that was a good day because Joe's fucking cock strong.
Cockstrong.
I mean, he just jerked overhead like
Dude,
410.
4-something, bro.
410, dude.
Oh my
man,
God,
that's
dude.
Like some people
crazy.
can't even deadlift that
Exactly.
I can't
Exactly.
deadlift that.
or even get it off the rack.
Yeah, Joe's a machine, man.
Yeah, he's
Joe's
a
a
fucking
machine.
monster, dude.
I thought he was all looks, but he's pretty strong too.
Oh, look. Did I tell you that one time that the first time I ever saw Joe, I was at 24 Flex, and I had no idea who he was, and I had just started weightlifting, and I could have swore to God Joe fucking grabbed every 45 in the
And broke
building.
them all.
No, and he just
think-
squatted it, dude, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
bar was
Yeah.
about to break, and I was like,
Yeah.
Jesus fuck,
And he gives
dude.
you his patted. Joe. My son loves Joe. He loves Joe more than he loves me. But it's all good, man. It's all good.
That's too
He's gonna
funny.
walk in like in probably 10 minutes right now. Watch.
Oh,
I bet.
yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Some
weightlifting
weightlifting.
day. Oh, yeah, because this is also the first day we ever did a Saturday show, so it's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Yeah,
I was
appreciate
like,
you guys
shit.
squeezing me in, man.
Oh,
You know,
no. Well,
that's awesome.
we wanted to get you in for a
No, we
long
appreciate
time.
Just
you.
on a
You're the one
Saturday,
on
dude.
vacation
Yeah.
now.
I
no,
know,
it's all
you
good. Yeah,
came in.
vacation starts tomorrow, dude. Cali bound.
Yeah, what part of Cali are you going to, dude?
It's like San Clemente, Dana Point. What do they call it? Capistrano Beach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, same place we go every year, dude. It's
Oh, rich
dope.
people
I
hang
love
out.
it.
Yeah.
Shoot.
That's where all the big ballers
It's
go.
dope. I love it over there. Kids love it.
That's
Got our
awesome.
own.
Yeah,
Our
dude.
place overlooks the beach. It's like beach, PCH, and then our place. And like we have our own personal grill, like a full size grill, dude.
Yeah.
So we just buy all our meats and stuff here in town, take it up, and anytime we want to go to eat, we do. But it keeps us from spending grip a coin.
Yeah,
over
dude,
there,
that's the
you know?
fucking move.
Yeah, man, I love it. Yeah. So we got to do that later today, man.
Because you're out there pairing an arm and a leg just to go eat in fucking
Exactly,
San
dude,
Clemente
exactly,
and shit.
yeah.
that's.
My wife's birthday's the 26th, so we'll be up there during that time.
Oh, that's
Hi,
awesome.
Mama. Happy early birthday.
How long have you been married?
Ah,
We've been together. We've been together since '91. We're high school sweethearts.
What year were you born?
93?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we got married in '01. Actually, we got married at Bank One Ballpark in September 25th, 2001, dude. Yeah, it was
Wait,
dope.
when they won the World Series?
Yes, bro.
You're the
Yeah,
reason, dude. You're the
yeah,
good
dude.
luck charm, my
Yeah.
guy.
It was, yeah, man,
Holy
it was
shit.
well, here's the other thing, dude. They it almost didn't happen because that's the same year of 9/11, obviously.
Oh, that's
So
right,
they were
yeah.
gonna cancel it because initially all the ushers and stuff were supposed to be wearing tuxes. It was like a big deal, dude, and they almost canceled it. But you know, luckily it happened. It was badass. But to start from the beginning with it, we saw a commercial on TV about it. You know, Get Hitched at Home Plate is what it was called. I was like, oh man, that'd be dope. I
Hell
was
yeah.
like, God, you would
Corny
want that
as
shit.
fuck.
Yeah, you would want that shit. I'm like, oh man, we don't have to, because we have a big family, you know. And to
Oh,
have a
yeah.
wedding here, dude. would be
Yeah,
just,
dude,
oh
I
my
can
god.
attest to that.
So we're like, you know what? Well, I was like, that'd be sick, you know. And she didn't say anything. About 3 weeks later, she goes, hey, check the answer machine. That's how long ago that was. So I checked the answer machine. He goes, hi, Mr. Rico, this is so-and-so with the Diamondbacks. Congratulations, you just got nominated for the Get Hitched at Home Plate promotion. We'd like to see you guys get married up here. And then, dude, my stomach just turned. I was like, oh, my God. Not so much the married part. I love her to death, dude, you know. But it's the sense that we had to be there in front of everybody.
Oh,
just all,
shit.
You know,
Yeah,
nerve-wracking. But, dude, it was dope. So I thought I had all this time to prepare, get everybody invited, and thought it was going to be on a Saturday. Dude, it was September 25th, so fucking Tuesday, bro.
Oh, shit.
So I was
yeah.
like, what? So they called me back like 4 days later. Hey, do you have your full list yet? I was like, no, I haven't even sent out a text. And that was kind of before mass text, so I had to hit everybody up individually,
Oh,
you know.
it was on a flip
so,
phone.
dude,
Yeah.
I still had 125 people show up, dude, just all family, cousins, everything. It was great, dude. It was
You
great.
got
They all
so
came
everybody
through.
got in for free.
They had discounted tickets. I think it was only like $5, dude. But we had like left field pavilion like on lock.
Oh,
And
hell
then my
yeah.
uncle who worked at San Pasquale at the time, Uncle Freddie, it's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Uncle Freddie.
Oh, shit.
He brought a big U.S. flag, like huge, dude, huge. So all my family friends, they just opened it up, all badass.
Sick.
And for some reason, there was like 25 couples, and for some reason, we were like the targeted couple, and my wife looked beautiful, dude. I had a tux on and a cleat, so there was some other good-looking couples there. But I guess everyone kept asking me, "Are you the Yuma couple? Are you the Yuma couple?" I was like, why does everybody? Do we
Yeah.
smell like canal water? What the hell? You know?
Do we smell like the river?
Are we that paisa looking? But anyways, 3TV came and interviewed us. Univision. A few people
That's
did. Arizona Republic. But when we got 3TV, she goes, "Hey, I heard you guys brought like 100 people." I was like, "No, we're about 125 people."
Get it
I said, "They're right over there." So
right.
she pans over to the crowd, and everyone's like, "Ah!" It was nuts, dude. It was
That's
a
awesome,
great.
Was it all
time.
up on TV, too? Like, can
Yeah.
you go back and try to watch it?
Yeah, we have the footage from 3TV.
On
the
VHS?
VCR. Yeah, dude.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
We have all that. But, dude, it was a great time, man.
From,
It
like,
was-
the TV angle and everything?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
shit. That's
Yeah.
fucking
And
cool,
dude, beforehand, we were down below by where the batting cage is at.
Yeah.
And I saw like Junior, Spivey, Gonzo, all them. Got to say hi to
Gonzo.
them.
Yeah, that's
And the
the
bar's right there. So one of the grooms was just getting wasted, dude. So we were chopping it up a little bit. And right when it started, before it started, so there's couples that lined up on the third base line, other couples that lined up on the first base line. We're on the first base line. And anyways, the guy was like way serious. He's like, nobody pull any crap, nobody walk on the baselines, nobody run the bases, none of that. You know, we're here to have a good time, blah, blah, blah. So we're like, oh, shit, all right. So homeboy was on the third base line, closer to third. We're on the first base line, closer to first.
Yeah.
Here comes homie, dude. He fucking starts darting third base line to come home plate over to first, and my wife grips my hand hard. She goes, don't freaking go with this guy. I'm like, oh, hell no. So he's all, Rico, let's go, homie, let's go. I was like, oh, no, do your thing, bro. Attaboy, go get him. Dude, his poor wife's sitting there like, oh, my God, here he goes again. So he rounds first base, and here comes security, dude. Fucking boom.
They tackled him?
Tackled that dude, bro.
On his wedding
Chuck's
day.
all freaking, oh, man.
Dude, I
So
feel like
that kicked that off.
I
Dude.
bet you that is probably he has the best story now.
Oh, yeah,
100%.
dude. Yeah, oh, yeah, bro.
Dude, he probably tells that story all the time.
No, me no way. I was over at D-backs.
Wait.
Dude, it was crazy. It was a good time, though, man.
So
it
that
was
was
a good time.
2001.
2001, yeah.
So you guys been married.
01. Oh, God, I'm going to get in trouble now.
Yeah.
01 to,
20
yeah,
years.
18, 20 years, something like that. Yeah, bro. For a
That's
minute.
awesome,
but
man.
together
That's fucking
since
dope.
91, dude. So
Fuck yeah.
we were kids.
Lifetime
We
now.
grew up in unison, you know. I've been with her more than without her, you know.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
kind of crazy.
She's my
to
rock,
think.
dude. She. I'm not going to lie. She runs the household.
Shout out.
But when she walks
Shout
away,
out to the wife.
I'd be talking.
Yeah,
You know
yeah. That's why you're here.
I'd be
That's why
talking.
you're here.
Exactly.
So was that pre? I lift weight, all the weights.
Bro, I've only been lifting for 7 years, I think.
Yeah, that
I
was-
started when I was like 36, dude.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is we're gonna start off.
All
You
right,
tell
Yeah,
let's do
us.
let's do it.
Oh
So
yeah.
how did
yeah.
you get started with?
Okay.
With
So
all of it?
yeah, I didn't get into weightlifting for. Well, I did get in for health reasons, but not the obvious reasons.
You're good.
I was on a traveling softball team here in town, Maple Street softball.
Yeah,
Shout out
typical
to all the
human.
Damn.
yeah Maple Street
Typical
softball
human.
homies, all the Yuma Massey. But dude, we
Sick.
would like, dude, just drink, and dude, it'd be nothing for me to drink a 30-pack during the tournament. Then afterwards, go home, shower up, get the ladies out, go back out, shots, more beer, you know.
The
so,
typical like softball
exactly,
thing.
dude. Softball douche guy.
human.
I was that guy, bro. I was that guy.
Getting
Still am,
fucked
man. I
up.
would love to go back and do that, but you know, I'm on a different tip right now.
So deep.
But a cousin of mine had went to a diabetic coma. He wasn't diabetic or anything.
Oh,
No one in our
shit.
family is, to be honest with you.
Oh wow.
And
I
you know,
didn't
it
hear
was
this at
close,
Yogi's.
dude. It was it was, you know, he was really close to dying, man.
Goddamn.
And it scared all of us. And I was always kind of worried about my blood sugars and stuff. Well, he overcame it. He's good. He's got it under control now. Back to drinking beer. Back to being the same goofball we all are.
Sick.
But because of that, I was like, you know, I don't want my blood sugars to get out of control, and I can't drink beer.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck that.
I don't want to not
You
drink
know,
beer, dude.
So I got into fitness so that I can fucking drink beer, bro. Essentially, I was like, dude, I need to drop some weight, make sure my blood sugar levels are good, which they always were, but
So I can drink.
yeah, dude, exactly.
can
And
drink
then
more.
I started realizing what alcohol, you know, does to your body. Even though I had
Yeah.
like 4 last night, my cousin was in town. Anyways,
You're on,
but
you're on vacation.
Yeah, bro,
dude,
do what you
so,
want. You
yeah,
deserve it.
our bodies are, they work to where they're gonna use the fastest form of energy possible. So it'd be like, you know, let's say sugars, carbohydrates,
Yeah.
fats, and then muscle. But with alcohol, it has to like process the alcohol before it even gets to the sugars, carbs, fats.
Yeah.
So it like stunts everything. So when you drink, it's like people say, "Oh, well, I could probably just have like a drink." I say, "Yeah, you can. Just know that when you step on the scale, it might not be what you expect it to be."
Yeah.
You know. So
Listen, people.
Right when I still drink, by the way. So here's what I tell everybody. You know, you don't have to be an asshole. You don't have to be that guy. But shouts out to those who don't drink. You know, good for you. But I only drink now on special occasions. You know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I try to do what I used to do, and oof, it doesn't
Okay.
equate well. But yeah, so in short, I got into fitness so I could fucking drink.
So
And
you
now,
can drink.
now I hardly ever
Yeah.
drink, dude. You know.
Well, we were talking at Yogi's about a little bit about that, about how most people get into fitness. It's usually at most people run into like a wall where they don't really get into it. I mean, most people can get inspired by somebody else, especially
Right.
now going social media. But most people now, they don't really get into fitness until there's a health problem. Like I know I had a
Exactly.
similar story.
Yeah, dude. Exactly.
And then, but yeah, most people don't really get into fitness until some shit's wrong. They're like, oh, damn it.
And they gotta
Right.
reverse
Yeah.
it, try to
all
fix
reactive instead of
everything.
proactive. The good thing is now is fitness is popular as shit. You know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah,
every
that's
aspect.
cool.
of
Billion-dollar
what you guys
industry,
do, what I
man.
go, you know, any type of iron or
You're
resistance works the best, dude. My bad.
No, you're good. Great. You're great. It's my fault. Go ahead.
So, when you started, how soon after that did you like start Maple Street Barbell?
Oh, that was actually, we started it off.
Yeah. So what is
Calling
Maple
it-
Street
Yeah,
Barbell?
'cause I
Oh,
thought-
just a group of homies and people who get it, dude. You know, it's not Maple Street bodybuilding, and I'm glad I went that route because we're mostly, you know, in bodybuilding. But I'm glad I went with
Yeah.
the barbell route because now I got, you know, our
Yeah.
CrossFit homeboys and
Yeah.
powerlifting
Sick.
homeboys, and so I'm glad I went that route. But initially, we're at World Gym. My buddy, Big Rob and I, dude. was saying, hey man, we need to. He was also on the softball team. Robert Wilson, shout out Weddle.
Oh,
And,
Robert Wilson.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I shot his wedding.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Robert
Did you get him all yoked up like that?
Dude, yeah, he
That
got
was all
jacked.
you?
Yo, he
Quick.
was-
No, he
he
was.
was-
We were working out together, but our schedules.
That guy's
didn't-
like,
My,
yeah, he's a
alpha
machine,
male.
dude.
my
Yeah.
guy was
He's an alpha
flexing
male.
at his wedding,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm also his MCM.
I'm his number
so
one
shout
fan.
out. Yeah. What the fuck? Okay, good. I thought you meant.
Yeah, he was flexing on his
I'm his
wedding,
number one
dude.
fan.
Yeah,
Got
dude,
looking
he's
good on
he's
his
a good
wedding.
dude, man.
Robert.
So we're at the water fountain, and at World Gym, he goes, dude, we need to come up with. So we make all these Maple Street softball shirts. We need to come up with something like Maple and fucking gains related. He goes, just something like Maple gains. I'm like, dude, that's lame as
Yeah.
fuck.
Maple gains.
I'm like, that's lame as fuck. All right, let's do it, dude. Let's do it.
It's stupid.
So
Let's
it
do
started
it.
off with Maple gains, and I copied a lot of the logo, like the Universal logo, like the animal pack logo. I don't know if you know what that looks like.
Yeah,
It
I
has
know
the
what that
guy,
looks like. Yeah,
the
yeah.
silhouette guy.
Yep.
Well, I made those shirts. Just made a bunch of them, dude, and shit, they went like crazy, you know. And back then, it's like, whoever wants one kind of thing, you know, just
Yeah.
like the softball thing.
Yeah.
But then we started getting pretty freaking serious about it, you know. And I was like, all right, let's change it up a little bit. I don't want to be too clowny anymore. So
Yeah.
Maple
that's when
gains.
I came out with a Maple Street barbell. This logo right here, I got.
I have that.
Yeah,
shirt.
I fucking
It's,
love that
oh,
one,
it's
dude.
not,
That
dude.
shit
Yeah,
I
goes
got it
hard.
from an East Coast powerlifting team. Gosh, 21st Street Barbell, and I saw him over at the Olympia, and I was like, dude, that logo goes hard. So I hit those guys up and say, hey man, if you mind, I'm not gonna sell or anything. Like, nah, go ahead, dude, no big deal. And so I snagged it. So
Dude, that
it's
shit's-
21st Street. It's Maple. Everything's exactly the same except
Yeah.
for Maple Street part. But after that, dude, I've done everything all organic and legitimate for my stuff. But
Yeah.
that's it. Just a group of people who are really serious about their training.
Like you
and
said, get it.
man. Yeah, we have about 3 or 4 competitors. Alex just competed last year. Did very, very, very well.
Shout out to the homie.
Hell yeah! What's up, Al? Big Alex Moreno. And this year it's going to be Andre. He was going to compete in November, but now it's going to be October. Moving up October.
Okay.
But he's going to step on stage for the first time. He walks around looking dope. So.
Wait, first time that guy?
Yeah, dude.
Jesus
yeah, everybody keeps
fuck.
dogging
Really?
like, bro,
Dude,
why
that
did you
motherfucker-
compete, dude? Yeah,
that
but
motherfucker,
We're real
Wow.
methodical in what we do, man. I mean, he looks dope, but we want to look amazing, dude.
Yeah.
So, took some time off, and I can't wait for his show. His show's gonna be
When is
gonna
that?
Be lit too. October. I'm not sure the definite date, but it's in Cal. It's in Diego as well. But I'm excited about that, man.
Yeah.
We teamed up with they teamed up with Will Sage at Precision Elite out of San Diego World Gym there, and he gets their macros going and all that stuff, dude. So he's there.
Damn.
It's gonna be dope, dude.
Yeah,
He's gonna look amazing.
so you
bro.
train Alex and all them, right?
Yeah, well, I trained with him when I first met Alex over at Flex, and
Yeah.
I saw him and his partner at the time working out, dude, and I was like, man, I'd like to get my hands on homie. I see
Yeah.
people certain times. I'm like, God, if this
Like-
person only did this.
Let me get my fucking hands
that
on.
too.
like-
That too. It's a
Lick at
little
his
weird at
lips.
times, dude.
Come here,
Come on.
guy.
I saw
Just
homeboy
grab
working
you.
out with this
Tupac,
lady
Tupac,
at the time,
Tupac.
and I was like, dude, I want to get my hands on this cat, dude. He's got fucking tons of potential, man. And
Yeah.
sure, I know his pops, Danny Boy,
Yeah.
for UPS, and so I hit him up, and dude, we've been locked in ever since.
Hell
man.
yeah.
Kid works hard, dude. I'm not ashamed to say he's probably the hardest. He works way harder than me, dude. He's the
Yeah.
hardest working guy in our crew, dude. No bullshit. Serious about
That's
his
awesome.
shit. Great dude, man. And met with Al, and then we, bounced
Super
around
fucking
here and
nice,
there.
too.
But now, yeah, real good guy. Now we're over at the Complex Yuma. Shout out Complex Yuma. What's up, Big Iz?
Izzy.
Yeah.
That's he's
Go,
my
Izzy.
MCM. Dude.
So
That's my boy
we
right
couldn't have Izzy on because
Oh, there's no way, dude.
we
Bigger the
we will
podium.
yeah we won't.
I would have been
Yeah.
away the hell out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would definitely need a bigger
Yeah.
set.
Yeah,
we'll
that
work
guy's a
on
machine,
that
dude.
next.
Well,
That
so
guy's a
so
machine.
that's how you from the softball thing and then Maple Street Barbell and then
Correct.
getting into fitness. How did you get into the training and then with Alex and everybody?
I just studied the game, dude. Just
Yeah.
studied and just seeing what works. Like I'm big on angles. Like I pride myself
Yeah.
on that, dude.
Mm.
Especially for back. And you can look at all my dudes. Look at their
Yeah.
backs, dude. They're
Giant.
gosh
See, look at my
darn
back.
it.
I know.
Hey,
You
dude.
got
My
some
neck,
wings, sir.
my back. So yeah, dude, just study the game, and not everything works for everybody, So like I'll ask people, say, do you feel that? It's almost I've done it so long. You can see people's faces, you can see them thinking, you can see
Yeah.
them, So I'll look
Yeah.
and say, do you feel on that, or I'll tell people, hey, I'm gonna touch where I think it should, where I know it should be. If it's not there, then we're gonna change it up. So not everything we do is perfect
There
or
you
where
go.
it needs to be, but if it doesn't work for us, we shit can it. If it's good, we fucking
Roll
that's
with
our
it.
shit. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just study the game a lot. And the boys both do their own thing now, man. Those guys, man. They got their shit down. Dre trains people,
Yeah.
Alex and his lady, they kill it, dude. Sammy, what is up, Sammy? How you doing, girl?
Wait, so do you have any girls that train with you guys?
I write some protocols out for people like cousin Carly. Carly, how you doing? Just bunch of different
That's the
people
girl you
here and
post
there.
all the time, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Okay. I know. I was
Just
like,
people here and there, and
she-
whoever
she-
wants to, get in with me, I try my best, dude. I can't, because
Yeah.
I only have, like, I go to work, from 6 to 2:30, then,
Yeah.
I need to go home get the kids. So
You
I
got
have like
kids.
2 hours of my own time, So I try to squeeze people in whenever I can, man.
Yeah.
It's rough. So if I,
Yeah.
haven't got to you yet, I will at some point.
Well, the cool thing about it is that you do it because you have the passion
Yeah,
for
dude.
it,
Yeah,
and
man.
you want to just do
Right,
it and help
right.
people.
Right.
But you also don't help people that don't want to be helped either. You're
No,
not
and
gonna
I've been there
fucking
before too.
bullshit.
That's what I tell people. People offer to pay me, and I'm like, no, just only thing I ask is you don't waste my time. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Time
I've
is
had a couple
definitely
people waste my
valuable.
time. She's like, gosh darn it, man, But you could tell right away if they're going to be into it or not,
Yeah.
But I try
Yeah.
to give everybody. I like helping everybody, dude. Someone asks questions or wants help with anything, dude. I'll stop what I'm doing and help them. I tell everybody in the gym that, man. They're like, hey, sorry, but hey, no problem, dude. What do you need? Let me show you. Hey, a matter of fact, I saw you doing this over there.
Well, remember
Let's change it up to that.
We were working out back, me, you, and Joe, and then that girl was watching us. That lady, it's not even a girl, it's a lady, and then she jumped on the cable machine that we were using, and she picked up what we were doing right
Oh,
away.
really?
Remember
Real quick.
you were like, she was like doing the bent over cable.
Oh yeah,
lady.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Dude.
She's like, oh, can I see?
She's
And
like-
it's like,
yeah.
she picked that up real quick, and then you
Right.
went over there and like helped her,
Just
gave her
slight
direction.
movement, dude. Slight movement. And
Yeah.
I said, "Can you feel it?" She's like, "Oh yeah, I feel that much better
Yeah.
there, dude." Just the angles, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't stress that enough, man. Just make sure you're at where you need to be, and don't. I see a lot of people doing like the same movement, like in cable or on the bar. I mean, that's fine if you're gonna go like straight bar, bent over rows,
Yeah.
and then you jump into cable. If you're gonna do that. Maybe your bar is going to be your compound, your heavyweight, then superset it with a cable for
cable.
squeezes to put
Yeah.
blood in there. But I'm not sure a lot of people exactly know. You'll just do whatever's there.
Yeah.
And I tell people, just know your angle, know what you're hitting when you're doing it. Don't waste your
Yeah.
time in the gym. Your back's, comprised of muscles all over
Yeah.
from all different angles,
Yeah.
width, thickness. So I do my write-ups and my programs to where you're filling up your whole back, unless we're targeting a specific, portion
Yeah.
of your back.
Yeah,
then
yeah.
we'll just, master that, dude.
Yeah.
But, it's just study it, know what I always tell people, think about when you're going to train, think about what you're going to hit and why you're hitting it. Don't just go and just move it because you're in the
100%.
gym.
Yeah.
Think
100%.
about it. Mind to muscle contacts, it's a real thing, dude. It's
Yeah,
huge,
100%,
man.
dude.
And if you're not feeling it, like that's what, like when I touch, clients or something, when I touch their back, so you guys feel that? They're like, yes. And that's why I'll tap. I'll just boom, boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom.
he
and
doesn't.
you feel it,
He
and
doesn't
you're
get
like,
his big hands
whoa.
on me. I mean, he did kind of rub me a little weird,
Just a
but
little bit,
I
dude.
kind of liked it, so it was okay.
It was those cock raises. We were doing.
Yeah.
cock raises.
But yeah, man, I love it, dude. I love it a lot, man.
That's
it's,
cool, man.
Yeah.
It's made a lot of friends, met a lot of people,
Yeah.
a lot of real positive people, and
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm in this.
It's
now,
funny
man.
how we probably talked about this too. It's like when people get into health and fitness for the right reasons,
Right.
it attracts like-minded people,
Exactly, dude.
and then it's just fucking pretty much uphill from there.
People feed off, positive energy. A lot of people, you get it both ways, dude. Some people are intimidated by it, don't want to
Yep.
do it, start hating. But the real people, they'll
Stick around.
conglomerate,
Yeah.
dude.
Well, and
that's-
they-
like I said, that's how I met, homeboy
Yeah.
here, man.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a real dude right there, man.
Well, when they hear like passionate people like yourself, because remember when the first time when I met you at Yogi's and just listening to you and how passionate you are about it, and then
Yeah.
the mythology behind it, it was really interesting. It makes me want to listen to you and then research more, and then especially because you were explaining that one time when you were like on the internet and where you get all your inspirations and shit from,
Yeah.
and your wife gets mad at you because you're
Dude,
up all night
yeah,
trying to
that's
constantly get inspiration.
Man, every night before I go to bed, I'd watch YouTube videos, and wifey comes in the room, and she goes, "Are you on your phone again? It's bedtime." I was like, "Man, I'm watching videos, I'm trying to learn some stuff." And she
Get off
got me.
Pornhub, man.
Yeah, dude, right? And she said something that really, took me a different direction for the time. And she goes, "You're sitting here watching your bodybuilding videos, and, we have a son. I have a son on the autism spectrum. He's a high-functioning autism.
Yeah.
And she goes, we have a son, 10 feet away across the hall with issues, and here you are watching nothing but bodybuilding videos, And I was like, shit, how do you,
She got
and
you.
she got me
Yeah,
because, like,
yeah.
you're right. So that freaking instant, man, I started researching, autism types of foods that, they should be eating, gut biomes, all that stuff. And I
Yeah.
found that, I'm like, Dr. Perlmutter, how the heck do I know this guy's name? Well, he was on Ben Pakulski's podcast about, gut health and all that. So it was awesome for me because it kind of blended my two worlds, my son, who's my everything, and bodybuilding, which I enjoy. And boom, then I really got, not that I needed that portion for the motivation, but
Yeah.
it made it that much more intriguing for me. You know, I'm like, how are the two tied in? And man, ever since that day, man, I've been, you know, studying it, researching it, and the whole gut biome thing is unreal.
Yeah. I got all dorked out.
It's
on
nuts. I don't really know the specifics of it, but you know, it's what they ingest has a lot to do with how they feel. You know, the carbohydrates or the types of grains or, you know, gluten. Like they found that autistic kids or people in general, when they consume a certain type of carbohydrate, let's say gluten, for instance, gluten's like a parasite.
Yeah.
So when you ingest it, these like these little worms.
Yeah.
They attack these in your gut biome. They attack these nerve endings that send signals to the brain and slows their brain down, dude. And it's pretty sad.
Fascinating.
So
dude.
when people say, "Oh, I had a gut instinct," it's true. You do have a gut instinct, but it's your mind telling your gut there's something going on.
Yeah, a lot of people.
The adverse goes when you ingest foods that you not everybody though. Only people who have inflammation. You know, the adverse goes when you consume something and your gut biomes attack the nerve endings.
Yeah.
It slows your brain down. So for let's say autistic people. People with Alzheimer's, when they consume certain carbohydrates, it slows their brain down. Their memory just goes, you know, not in a good place. Well, for us, you know, like my mom has fibromyalgia, so for her, it's the nerve endings in her musculatory system. So when she consumes something that affects her gut biomes, she gets really sore. Like if she squatted 1,000 pounds, you know, one day she'll be dope, the next day she'd be like, oh, she has it under control now, you know, which is good. Love you, mama. But gut biomes affect people in different ways. Some musculatory and some cerebral, you know. And in my son's case, you know, it's the mind, you know, and most of the you know, autistic kids are the same way.
Yeah.
There's a lot I found out. I mean, I can go on for a long time.
Yeah, I know.
About
I was
that,
so dorked out because I had never really spoke. I mean, you and I talk about the whole spectrum of topics, but when you brought up the whole gut biome thing, that was fascinating for me because I had gone through like a similar experience, and then listening to like Rogan when he has on specialists and stuff, it's fascinating because, and I mean, when you listen to them and they say like the gut is like your second brain, it's and then they explain the science behind it and everything you were saying, like the nerve endings. Yeah. Well, yeah, and especially the whole parasite thing. When people don't realize like parasites have these certain characteristics, and you almost. Like, when you see it in animals, it's almost, you remember that game Resident Evil? Like, that old video game, and they say, when, like, how like, in the most extreme example, like, in how parasites will take over the human body, and then they take on those characteristics, and you start acting like that, like, really snappy, really, like, angry and shit. And then, I know for me, personally, like, I'm all the way on that extreme where, like, I always say it all the time, I have a fucking celiac disease. But how I'm, like, super, I'm sensitive to that shit, but I notice when I eat those certain things, I don't feel the same. My brain doesn't work the same. I'm foggy, and then that's why those like therapeutic diets, like carnivore or ketogenic, it's just an elimination diet and a therapeutic diet to like eliminate all that stuff. And then it's just interesting when you can eliminate those things, and then to see how your body works, how much better you feel.
Like I was telling you guys, man, I murder chips and salsa, man, just murder it. But for some reason, it took me years, dude, because I realized that I have like bad headaches anytime I like eat fried corn chips. It took like years for me to realize that. Like every time I have corn chips, dude, I freaking my brain gets freaking weird.
Fucking
and
chili
I get
Fritos.
Warm. I'm just like, oh god, this sucks. But those chips are so bomb. Especially at Eduardo's. Dude, I'm like plugging like a motherfucker. Shout out cousin Bill, Eduardo's. What's up, Tasha? What's up, guys?
This is real human shit.
So I would Billy your cousin?
My cousin, yeah.
It makes sense.
Well,
oh, we should have done the show at Eduardo's, dude.
Oh, that would have been tight, dude.
That would have been tight.
Bill's
so I would sit there just eat Ed's chips with a bed. Dude, I would sit there basket of chips. And I was like, God damn it, why do I feel like shit all the time, dude? Well, it's weird because if you I can eat regular corn tortilla, I'm money, dude. You know, taquitos, you know, I'm money. The second you fry it up, dude, I'm fucked, dude.
The oils and everything, yeah.
So I have to get certain, you know, bagged corn chips already that are gluten free, and I'm fine. Yeah. But that's the only thing, dude. Not gluten in general, just fried corn. But it's amazing how shitty you feel when your body ingests that.
Goddamn
shit,
chili
you know?
Fritos will fog up your brain, dude.
Dude, for days.
Yeah.
Chili Fritos.
Actually, I haven't done that one. I don't know about how Fritos do yet.
Give me my chili Fritos.
But
my money,
fat boy.
On the topic with you know, the autistic and gut biomes, they did a study out of, I think it was U of A, and they had you know, lab rats where all the rats were just, you know, conglomerating with each other, you know, chilling with each other, running around and everything, and they changed the fecal matter of good clean, I guess for lack of better words, poop, you know, and they extracted it. Sorry, you're good.
We got class going on right now too. We're totally disrupting.
That's what we do. It's freestyle, dude. We keep it live. Yeah. Go for it, Doc.
Scott needs a computer. There it is. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Dude, don't worry about it, man.
Continue.
Don't worry about it.
That's how we do it here.
So they did a total fecal transplant in a lab mouse, whatever. So all the mice that were all chilling, being normal for lack of better words, they put in some fecal matter from an autistic person, and that rat now went over to the corner of the table or a little box they had him in, and was just to itself,
chilling.
just not being didn't want to dissociate with any of the rat. They reversed it, and it's back to doing the normal thing. So yeah, the gut biome things, and that's a real thing, man.
Interesting.
Yeah,
but it all comes down to grain, processed food, sugars.
Yeah, dude. The whole grain thing too is crazy. Dr. Perlmutter, he wrote a book called Grain Brain. And he was talking about Dr. Kellogg back in the day, and we know him from Kellogg's cornflakes and all that.
I love this story.
Cornflakes.
But
yeah.
Dr. Kellogg had an agenda.
Yep.
That guy owned rice fields and cornfields. So what he put out there to everyone was, hey, eat cornflakes in the morning as part of your breakfast, and you'll feel full of energy and temporary
so
energy.
much
But
sense,
dude, people who it's been going on forever. People who can't digest and process grains properly, it fucks them up. You know?
Well, even
but he made a lot of money out of that.
All
dude.
the political shit, right? Because the same
right.
thing happened with hemp and marijuana, and the same thing happened with sugar.
Yeah, that's what's happening with vegan food too now.
Yeah,
with meat. Like Beyond Meat. No, I mean no offense to vegans.
No, I hear you. No,
but
I know
there's so much like chemicals and soy and vegan
soy
fake
is
meat.
the single most chemically, genetically.
It's insane.
Around, dude.
If you want to be pure, I mean,
corn too. Back in the day, you're corn fed. You're a big, strong boy, dude. Now
Yeah,
you're
corn fed.
You're fucked up. You have to be really careful how you get stuff,
That's
man. Nothing
true.
against soy, dude. I mean that, that's good and all, but just know where you get it from.
Yeah.
it's just processed stuff, especially now
Correct.
because we have so many people living in this world, and it's impossible to be able to feed them in an ethical
Yeah.
way.
I get for my son. I get organic eggs, milk, because he's a milk drinker, dude.
He loves the
my
milky?
God,
Yeah,
milk
my kids
drinker.
love milk too.
Huge. And chicken. Red meat, first of all, in Yuma, it's kind of hard. Well, now we have Sprouts, but it was hard to find red meat.
Good red
that's,
meat,
Yeah, that's organic. But and if you find it, you're gonna pay out the ass. But
Yeah, it's
for sure,
expensive.
chicken, eggs, and milk, I'll keep organic, and it's helped out a lot, dude. Especially my son. Milk's very genetically modified too, man. So you have to be careful there.
Yeah.
But we get the organic one. It's like 3 times the price of the regular milk, but it's worth it, dude. My son's made tons of headway.
Yeah.
Especially when he drinks 2 gallons a week. I'm like, God damn.
How old is
bud.
your son?
Willie's 15. Yeah, he's
Oh,
gonna
he's
be
a grown
sophomore.
boy.
Yeah, Willie's 15. He's going to be a sophomore at Cibola next year. My daughter, Michaela, hi, baby. She's going to be a 7th grader at Centennial.
She plays basketball.
She plays basketball.
Oh,
dude.
she
She's
balls
money,
up.
dude. She's tall. They're both tall as hell. My son's probably 5'11" now.
Oh, he's taller
Wears
than
the
you.
size 12 shoe.
Shit.
Yeah, he's a
Goddamn.
monster, dude.
Big old
monster.
So
yeah,
do they have any interest in like the whole like bodybuilding or any
My son,
sort of?
actually, my daughter's dying for me to get her in there, but she's still too young. But
Oh,
Willie,
totally.
I take him. Well,
You
I
think
haven't
so?
taken him in a while, but
Why
he
do you think
did.
she's too young? She's not too young.
No, well, I
Who's
mean, as
that
far as
little-
taking her in the gym, because you have to be, I think, 14. I
Oh,
believe,
okay.
You know,
Oh,
so that's the
okay.
thing. Plus, she's real skinny. She doesn't eat as well as she should.
Okay.
She doesn't like eggs, so her forms of protein. She loves steak, though. God, she loves steak. So I try to we buy her little protein shakes, little Boost energy drink thingies, you know.
Yeah.
But she's dying to get in the gym. My son, I take once a week. We haven't been there in a while. We've been so busy, but he loves it in there. He likes it now because he gets to see his hero, Joe Andrade. I said, well, there's Joe over there. Matter of fact, we went to Aiden's Takeover at Eduardo's.
Oh yeah.
When
yeah.
we pulled up, I was
Yeah.
going to introduce him to Joe, and him and Joe are already chopping it up. I was like, oh, I forgot. He's Joe's his hero.
They're friends.
That's so
They're
funny.
Yeah, so
friends.
Michaela's dying to get in the gym, man. But yeah, she's my little athlete. She's a little brainiac, man. She's got the
Cool.
brains of her mom and the swag of dad, so she's gonna be trouble.
Shit.
She's yappy as hell too, boy.
Yeah,
man.
That's so funny. I was gonna say the whole young thing because who's that really really young girl here that does like the Olympic weightlifting and stuff?
Here?
What's her name? Yeah, isn't it here?
In Yuma?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like
that's the gym you're talking about. It's his daughter, right?
yeah, she's a savage, dude. It's like she's like this really young girl. And she's like
Tiny
does all
little
this.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, she does like Olympic lifts and shit. I forgot her name. I wish I remember.
Um,
I'm sure somebody listening knows who I'm talking about.
Olympic
Strength.
lifting or powerlifting?
She's just lifting. She's little. She's lifting.
She's
and shit.
powerlifting.
Yeah.
Yeah, not Olympic lifting.
I don't know, Dick.
But if you go, if you hit up Mike at,
I know what you're talking about, though, bro. I know what you're
yeah,
talking about,
I know
yeah.
if you hit up Mike at Relentless Weightlifting down at CrossFit Yuma.
Yeah.
Dude, he has tons of youth lifters, like little
Yeah.
girls snatch, clean, jerking.
Oh my god.
Like
Wow, dude.
really, really good, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
My daughter's a little frail though. She's a skinny little thing. I need to put as soon as they put a little more meat on her bones, dude.
Just
we're gonna
have her work
we're
some
gonna
back,
do it.
dude. She'll be good to go.
Oh, she has great form too. I
Yeah,
showed her
back
one
like
time. I
that,
had these
huh?
little foam weights, and she was
just
rocking
get her
it.
moving, man.
Yeah,
Be
man.
good
I
to
need
go.
to, especially what she's doing. She's
And then send her over when she wants to do leg day.
right.
Probably-
Like,
you'll
nah,
probably send her
nah,
over
we
once
good,
a
fam.
month.
We good,
Oh,
fam.
once a
once a
month for
month,
leg
once a
day.
quarter.
What's it called?
Once every 3 months.
Oh yeah, Rico, when we gonna get get you in here and do a fucking
I
CrossFit
know,
workout,
bro.
dude.
That's
Yeah,
the
when
first
we
thing
get-
Yvette
when's that
said. She
gonna
goes, I
happen?
have an idea. How about you show us bodybuilding for a day,
Show
and we
us
show you,
bodybuilding.
and we show you CrossFit. I was like, okay, first of all, I know you guys can do my craft. I'm gonna have a hard time doing yours. I need to cut like 50 pounds. Just
No,
show
I
up in
can't
this
do your
bitch.
craft. Dude.
You
That's
know?
hard.
Just show up when we do deadlifts.
There you go. All
Yeah.
right.
So on Wednesday we have deadlifts.
Good. I haven't deadlifted in a minute either, dude. So I'm
Oh
down,
yeah, it's
dude.
leg day. Sorry.
I'm down. Nah, deadlifts are my shit, dude. I stopped lifting like not super heavy, well, heavy for me years ago, dude. I think I benched 420 for a double.
Jesus fuck.
Pulled 5 plates, squatted 5 plates, and then next thing I know, I was like, shit, I'm turning fucking 40. Fuck this.
Add-
So
add
I was like,
another plate, dude.
I want to
Come
start.
on.
Oh shit! I probably could have. I was like, nah, I'm
can,
good.
man.
I'm
You
good.
can.
I just
You
want to get
can.
more of the bodybuilding aspect of it, man. Just muscle isolation versus like all over.
So in the bodybuilding world, how it's all aesthetics, obviously, and then
Maple Street Barbell calls it masthetics. We got some big boys.
Masthetics.
Masthetics, yeah.
We
So
got some plus size models
in actual
the house.
bodybuilding nowadays in 2019, what is it? What does the bodybuilding category consist of?
Oh yeah, because you explained this one time, and I didn't even know like the whole like the hierarchy as far as
So
like
there's
the
like
competition.
bodybuilding, and then
bikini and
there's
stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
swim,
Bikini for girls is bikini, figure.
I had no idea about this shit.
Gosh darn it, Claudia's gonna kill me because I don't know her category.
figure,
Jacked.
and
Yeah,
physique.
physique. There you
Physique.
go. Yeah. Bikini, figure, physique, and then women's bodybuilding. They
They did away
canceled
with
that.
that.
Yeah, a couple years ago. But like I was telling you guys, the trickle effect. Those women bodybuilders
Yeah,
cut down more
that's-
weight. They started getting to physique, and now they're like animals,
They
dude.
need to be
the
bigger.
physique, some
Yeah.
of the physique came down to figure to bikini.
So they need to catch up. It's
Yeah,
like,
dude.
shit.
Yeah, and the same goes for the men too. It's physique, bodybuilding, and classic bodybuilding. Now that's a new. That's the one I like, dude.
Classic
Small
bodybuilding
waist,
is
big,
a smaller,
big upper size.
more of like the old school, right?
Exactly,
Like
the Arnold days,
Arnold
dude.
days,
That's what's
right?
up there. Yeah,
Small-
dope.
small waist.
bubble gut, and all that shit. They look fucking aesthetically dope, dude. That's the ones I like right there, man.
Yeah, that's crazy,
yeah,
man.
dude, it's
the
good.
bodybuilding world's insane.
I know.
It is,
feel-
bro.
It like
is,
at the
man. It's a
high
tough
level,
gig, dude.
at the high level of bodybuilding. I mean, obviously you have. Have you seen Generation Iron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 3 of them now.
Yeah.
Me, I like people don't. We do CrossFit, do bodybuilding. People do, do whatever it is.
They're all 3 are extreme. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
100%.
Yeah, man.
People don't
And
understand
the
how-
elite, it's like.
People don't understand how committed and crazy you have to
Right.
be elite at an elite
Right.
level bodybuilder, CrossFitter, and just an all around good athlete. You have to be different.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
And a lot
you
of people
gotta be
think,
different.
all those bodybuilders are big dummies. Those motherfuckers,
They're
they
smart.
got
It's
shit
a
down
science,
to a science,
dude.
Yeah,
bro.
I was like,
mean,
especially
those
to be
guys
that
are-
big, you
guys
just-
and girls, God, dude. I mean, you have to like isolate yourself, and a lot of people think, it's like, oh, they're selfish and all that, but a lot of times you can't. Like when you're on meal prep, when you're on on prep, dude, you can't, yeah, you can go out to eat with your friends, but here you are bringing your little thing. So you have to know, they have to realize, like, all right, he's not he or she is at a place where they're focused right now. Let's not fuck with
Yeah.
them. Let them do their thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll catch shit, it is what it is. But dude, it's a rough gig, dude. It's hard. It'd be hard to
Yeah.
compete, man.
Well, and it's even hard to make a living at all that as well,
Right.
right? Because I know, like, we talked about,
You
like,
can.
people in the CrossFit games, but even in bodybuilding as well, like, it's hard to make a living on this stuff because
You have to be the elite,
top of
man.
top.
Yeah,
'Cause-
just to make coin.
Because even, like, CrossFit, we were talking about, because people like Rich Froning, even, like, the top athletes in the world, like, they're not making a lot from just winning the games.
Yeah.
Like, they're making all their money from opening the gyms.
They don't make shit from winning, hardly, dude.
Yeah.
It's sponsorships, it's opening gyms, like you
Yeah.
said, having clients under your
Yeah.
belt, stuff like that.
But then
Yeah.
winning gives you that repertoire,
Exactly.
right?
You
yeah.
have to win. So now you're helping others. You have a business. And, oh, by the way, I still got to fucking compete and look dope and be a badass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
hard, dude.
You have to
That's
keep
hard
it up,
shit.
yeah.
So a
man.
lot of them, like, in the bodybuilding, it was probably a little different. And I mean, you got like people like Ronnie Coleman and Phil Heath is like the New Year, but Ronnie Coleman, like, he built his reputation driving around in fucking Rolls Royce.
Yeah,
and-
dude. Yeah.
But I
But
mean-
you just label the, 1% of the
Yeah,
world,
exactly.
though, but he could pull
But
it
he
off,
has,
man.
he like people like that can pull, and Arnold obviously, but there's
Right.
very few that pull it off like that where they're living a comfortable life where their wife
Correct.
doesn't have to work,
Right.
takes care of all the kids, and they're the ones being
Either that or they
crazy.
have like a couple of sponsors and a gazillion clients.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Shoot, the few people I help out, I'm like, man, dude, I don't know how these people do it. I guess they just kick out a plan and just here you go. But with me, I study the person, look at them. Okay, this person's gonna need more of this.
I love that
more of
shit,
that.
dude.
I don't just like here you go. Have at it, bud. It's a lot, dude. It's a lot.
Yeah, there's ways to make money off that. A lot of people make just like templates too, where
Yeah,
anybody can
and
use
goes,
it. And
true. The type of people I deal with, they're pretty much there, dude. So
They're committed.
I fine tune, what they need. When friends hit me up, say, hey, dude, let's write me out a sick back one. I was like, oh shit, okay, yeah, I'm on it, dude. It'll take me a while to get that down.
I
Man.
know.
How
I
many
can
reps,
only
how many
ima-
sets,
yeah.
how many angles, because
Yeah.
I take it fucking
Yeah,
so
where do you
seriously.
where do
dude.
you I don't know if this is like selling the sauce, but how do you program something like that?
As far as what do you mean?
Like,
Program?
so if somebody came up to you and they were trying, like when you were saying like figuring out the sets, figuring out the movements.
Oh
like,
yeah. I like doing a lot of pyramid sets, dude. I mean, I do. What you want to do is fill the muscle up with blood first.
Yeah,
And go
that's the
lightweight.
goal.
Isolate the muscle so that when you go heavy right away, you pull in a bunch of ancillary muscles you don't necessarily need.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you guys, bodybuilding, weightlifting in general is about tempo. Powerlifting, CrossFit, it's like here's the tempo, boom, boom, boom. Bodybuilding
death.
is this. Isolation.
Yeah.
Just isolate that certain muscle and a certain movement. So you want to start off with lightweight, let that muscle know what's being worked, and that muscle's like, oh, okay,
Wake
we know
it
what's
up.
happening now. Yeah.
Hey, little
then
guy.
You lower the
wake
reps,
up, dude.
and you up the weight. Then I have what we call. We have a couple working sets, and then I have like a gangster set in there.
Oh,
where
boppy
you're-
weight that
yeah,
Joe
dude.
says?
Where you're gonna do 6 to 8 reps. We never go anything below
Boppy
6. I'm not a real big 5x5, but I mean it has its place. But 8 reps of your fucking everything, dude. And if you hit 8 reps easy, then we'll let you do it again
gotta
at a
go
heavier
again.
weight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
I'm not
again.
gonna have you do
I
more
fucking
reps because you'll
love
fatigue pretty
that.
quick. So I'm like, all right, let's take a break, have some water, shoot the shit a little bit. Now let's go back in with a heavier weight and give it your fucking all.
Oh,
then
shit.
after that, so what you're doing is you're flooding the muscle up with blood with lighter weight, so the muscle's engorged, ready for fucking thrashing. Then you go heavier weight and
Thrashing.
you rip muscle fascia. So your muscle fascia is broken, opens up the muscle, and the muscle wants to start repairing itself.
Yeah.
So whenever you go up to a heavy weight, a lot of people will just, all right, I hit my heavy weight, I'm
Right.
done. And
Yeah.
that's fine, but I like to do it to where after you rip muscle fascia, flood that motherfucker up with blood,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking either via drop set or take a break and lighten it up. So what I mean by that is, let's say we're doing lat pull downs, going heavy as fuck, and he's on his gangster set,
Yeah.
He gets it, he's like, shit, his body's shaking, back's just like blown the fuck up. Now, I'll cut the weight in half. Say he's
Fucking
doing
max
250
reps.
pounds. I'll cut it in half to 125 or 100 and sit there and fucking hold it for 3-second holds.
Is that to get
Now-
all the blood back in there?
Yeah, dude,
Oh, that's
you're flooding
interesting.
that muscle with blood, so you get optimal growth and that sick pump, dude. You're like,
Yeah.
boom, and that's where a lot of growth and hypertrophy comes from,
Yeah.
So I just don't. There's times where we'll quit at the like if deads or a heavy bench or something like that. We'll quit right at the heavy set because it's hard to do every fucking
Yeah.
exercise like that.
Yeah.
You're gonna be drained. We try, man. So people who ask to come work out with us, like, oh yeah, I want to get a shoulder session or back session. We're like, oh yeah, come on. Halfway through, they're like, motherfucker, okay, I see. You guys do this every fucking day? I was like, well, we tried, man. Especially with me, dude. I'm 43 years old, dog, and I got working out with 23-year-old young bucks.
That's how I feel
every day when I
Motherfucker.
work
Yeah,
out next to
exactly,
Eric.
dude.
What?
on a run.
What? Oh, maybe just on a run.
Yeah,
Everything
everything
else,
else
nah.
But it's like that
Run?
here. Like people come in here. What run? What's
What?
that? Do you know what that is?
Oh, yeah, dude. It's part of, there's DMC, there's Run. Yeah, dude. Yeah, those guys are dope.
So it's like that here too. Like people come in expecting something, and then
Right.
we try to break the whole like. I thought CrossFit was hard, and I thought it is hard to.
Yeah.
It's what you make it, dude.
It's what you make
Yeah.
it, but like what we try to tell people, it's all about. All right, we got to focus on safety,
Correct.
body movement,
Form's everything, dude.
Form correct.
That's why I
Like
tell everybody, the
yeah.
setup's just as important as the execution.
100%.
You can execute all fucking day, but if your hand's an inch off, that can mean everything, dude.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
immediately, but
Yeah.
over time,
Yeah.
Why is my right side of my lat growing a little fucking weird?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
'cause you've been grabbing it like this for a minute, dude.
grabbing it like
you know?
a weirdo.
It's hard.
Oh, it's
Plus-
what? Oh man. All right. Anyways, this is never mind.
Plus, people, when they see our videos, like, your guys' video work's fucking awesome, dude. Shout
Yeah.
out to your homeboy who does that, dude.
Yeah.
That's,
Eric and Jared, but Jared
man,
does the videos.
Jared,
yeah.
dude, that good work, bro. And with me, I just, they see all the cool videos and the music and all. Oh, that's bad. That's fun. I want to be a part of that. You know. Well, what they don't know is,
the
dude,
work.
it's fucking
the work.
exhausting, dude. It's a
Yeah.
lot of work you put into that shit, man, to get in the gym.
Yeah, I think. I mean, if you're just into fitness, it's good to like try different things in fitness.
Yeah,
That's what
dude.
it's for.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
It's not.
I agree.
You're not meant to just do one thing. Here comes fucking
JoJo.
Big Papi Joe Andrade.
Speaking of Papi Chulo. Yeah.
Here comes Joe Andrade. We're having.
This is the famous Joe Andrade. I think I mentioned you like 3 times, dude. No homo.
You're taking Eric's spot.
I just woke up.
You look like I did a while ago. By the way, these guys had me come in at 7 a.m.
Yeah, it's early.
Son of a bitch.
Joe's taking Eric's spot while Eric
Allergies, eye bags,
poops
all
or
kinds
pees
of shit.
or whatever.
Yeah,
Now we definitely
There's too much
need-
aesthetics here.
I got
Dude,
short
what the
shorts
fuck?
just like you. I brought some
Look
short
at his
shorts,
legs.
too, so.
Dude, that's way sexy.
He's just trying to show
Nice,
everything
bro.
off.
Those
are
are great,
cute,
dude. Great quads.
How much you
Good for
squat?
you.
How much you squat?
Are those
It's not how much you squat, it's how
are those
dope you look.
Metcons? They're shiny Metcons.
So,
I was
Yeah.
telling the story about how you're my son's hero. I say, yeah, Willie likes Joe more than me, but
I
hey,
think
it's all good.
this. I don't think the lens is wide enough now. I gotta like scoot out
Joe,
a
I
little
gotta
bit
turn
more.
sideways, we'll turn sideways a little bit.
But yeah, man. So I think it's cool because when I went and worked out with you, the reason I bring up like being good at a lot of realms in fitness is like we were working out and then like you would tell me, hey, switch this, and it was like a real quick change for me because, and then I switched it and adjusted really quick.
Yeah,
know,
you picked up quick. I knew I wouldn't have to worry about it.
So
dude.
it's cool like to feel that again because I mean some of us start with that and then come to this and then we're
Right.
like get caught up in this so much and then
Yeah,
we
like
get
Diego.
back. Yeah,
God damn, dude was a
So,
bodybuilder
yeah.
for a minute. Came into this. Shouts out Diego. What's
Diego,
up,
so you're the one that pretty much got Diego all pumped up. And the
Dude,
way
no,
he
he
looks
did
right
it on his
now.
own. We've only had like a few sessions with each other, and the first few times it was him teaching me. I learned a lot from that
Dude,
cat.
Diego
too, bro.
is huge.
Yeah, he's amazing. Good dude, man.
He's a big
Yeah,
dude.
bro. He's freaking shredded
monster,
aesthetic.
Diego.
Gone.
He's a big dude. So I think right now, like he'll randomly text me and be like, "Oh, I'm sitting at like 7% body fat." I'm like,
This guy.
I weigh like 210. Shut up. Why do you text me
He'll
that?
send me nudes every now and then. It's pretty dope.
Nudes
We have
from
socks
the
on,
waist
yeah,
up or what?
Yeah, oh, always.
From the waist
Kind
up.
of.
That's what I say.
That's awesome. All right, Joe, go.
What you
lift
got,
all the
JoJo?
way.
All right, guys.
Mr. Olympiada here himself, eating
Yeah.
fucking maple bars.
We'll
The
get
official
him in
anabolic
soon.
food of Maple Street Barbell.
We'll get him in soon.
My goal is 130, 170 today.
Okay. So
Easy work,
Joe's getting ready to put in a total so we can go to Nationals next year.
Yeah, buddy.
Nationals is next year, I think, in Vegas. No, not in Vegas.
scoot over
somewhere.
Oh, my bad, dog.
No, you're good. What's
Oh,
up,
you
dog?
good, you good? You got room over here?
Right when I walked in, I was like, oh, shit, that's a small podium. All right, we'll make this
Nah,
work.
we got this. We made it work.
There we go.
So
Now we're in this bitch.
Shouts
Eric.
out to Blazing Asian. What up, girl?
what up, Blaze
What's up, dude?
Cara's handling all the social media and our camera.
Car's the shit. Shout
She's
out to Cara
awesome.
again, dude.
Nice.
No,
Nothing but
she's
love,
awesome.
nothing but love, man.
So
What's up, dude?
now with Maple Street Barbell, how long have you been had that for?
About 3 years.
Oh,
About 3
shit.
years.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
man.
Hell
feel like
yeah.
it's been longer,
It
dude.
seems like it. Fuck,
Yeah.
we're everywhere. That's why we
Yeah.
force it on people.
So I remember, I remember Wilson showing up to the gym to Hidden Valley because he was getting ready for the Bortac.
Yes.
And
yes. He came over here with you guys, right?
Yeah, when we were still at the ranch, and
Yeah.
he would show up in the Army Green Maple Street shirt.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
shit
that's
was
the OG
dope,
one, dude.
dude.
That's the original Maple Games.
Coming in
The-
flexing.
That's the Iron Sharpens
Yeah.
Iron one. I'm really proud of that
I
one,
like
dude.
that one.
That one's dope, man.
And then Diego's the one that gave me the shirt, and then I gave him. I think I traded a Hidden Valley shirt to Bobby because Bobby has it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Got
Yeah,
it.
that's how I was following your story. I was like, this homeboy's got one of my shirts. What's
Put
up,
it-
dude?
yeah,
So I hit him. I
put it
said, hey,
all
nice
together.
shirt. You're like, yeah, it's old as fuck. When are you making new ones? All right, I see you. Let's go,
Yeah.
fam. And then boom, just hit it off
Yeah,
from
yeah.
then. You know,
Yeah.
man?
So I think it's cool because I think you don't find a lot of people nowadays that do fitness. You do and you don't. You just don't know. They do fitness and health for just the passion of it.
Yeah,
Because you
man.
don't train for money.
Right.
You just train with your
Just love it,
people
dude.
and you
Yeah,
just
man.
train and you want to just be bigger than everybody else.
Yeah.
Essentially,
Well, it's cool that you have your own style, and listening to you talk about that, it's cool nowadays, especially with social media, because there's not just one way to train anymore.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Like there's
There's
the
so-
CrossFit, and then
constantly
there's
learning, dude.
Yeah.
Constantly, man.
yeah, and then there's CrossFit, and then you have all these big mega genres, right? But under there's like Hidden Valley CrossFit. Hidden Valley CrossFit's going to be different from like a Beast Factory or anywhere else.
Correct.
Not saying one's better than the other.
Everybody has their own ideals. and their own
Exactly,
way they
but
go
like
about it,
exactly,
You know?
that's the beauty of it, and
That's
I
awesome.
think that's what's so fucking
called
cool. is that
swag.
It's called swag.
Yeah, buddy.
It's called.
Then you got cross
Steve.
building, body
Cro-
fitters
oh,
and
yeah.
cross
Dude,
builders.
tell
Diego.
me, I was trying to figure out what that was called. Yesterday, I was just walking around the house, and I was like, "What
I
was
forget
that?"
a lot, too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
I
like, "What was
forget,
that?
too, dude.
What'd you call
Cross
it?"
building.
Yeah,
cross
cross
building
building
and
stuff.
body fitting. So
Bodybuilding.
bodybuilders who
trademark
CrossFit,
that.
CrossFitters who
We
bodybuild,
should
dude.
check if that's trademarked.
Yeah.
and
You know
we
what,
should trademark
Diego,
it.
dude, I'm the king of that. hashtag
you should
shit.
take it.
Diego, freaking that came from him, dude.
Cross
That's
building.
smart. Yeah, hashtag bodyfitter,
Diego.
hashtag cross builder.
Well, there's a guy that so Diego works out in Scottsdale or at OPEX, and one of the guys that's involved at OPEX is Marcus Philly, and he has this like functional bodybuilding program.
Is that the guy you were showing me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
dude,
does
that's
a lot of
supposed
functional bodybuilding stuff and mixes it in with CrossFit and
CrossFit shit,
whatever.
yeah.
So
That's dope, man. Everything has its place, dude.
It does,
yeah,
man.
I'm nervously excited to get in here and try out your guys' thing.
Oh,
man.
shit,
like,
dude.
oh,
dude.
shit.
Well, we
I
wanted
need to get shredded just to walk
we
in
should
this bitch,
record
dude.
all of that.
Well,
Oh, that's what.
we were talking
yeah.
about. I think we pitched it to you when we were talking about going and doing a workout with you. We need like the
Oh, yeah, like a
equipment to
podcast
do it.
workout, huh?
Yeah, we need
Yeah.
the equipment to do it, but I think it'd be really fun to do a workout with
We
you.
can do it here with all. You guys got a lot of stuff. We
Yeah,
can
we
do
got
it
a
here. I
bunch
can
of
make up so much shit just by look. Dude, the second I walked in, I'm like, okay, we can do that there. Do
Oh,
this
we can
here,
do
this here.
everything.
My mind's constantly going to walk in
That's
the
so
gym. Like,
funny,
this
dude.
is this like freaking.
We're gonna have to do that.
Yeah, is it gonna be back? Is it gonna have to be back?
All back.
All
back?
back.
All
I'm
right,
down
let's do
for
it.
back.
Chest.
back.
This guy needs chest.
I don't.
do it.
Jerry said I need chest, bro. I'm good.
Oh. Look at his chest and then look at mine and then look at yours.
Dude, I'm fucking
I got a way to
100.
build up people's chests pretty quick, man. It's
All right, cool, I'll do it.
It's dope, dude. I'm not gonna get it on the
Does
air.
it involve a needle? No.
no shit. Does it involve Algodona's trip? And not the green door like we were talking about earlier.
Some Mexican supplement.
We it wasn't on the air about our green door trip or not
Oh,
our green door
God.
trip. Sorry, about trips to the green door.
Oh, the green
Especially in
door.
the 90s,
If you're
dude.
from Yuma, the green door is a non-Yuma staple.
Shouts out green door.
Yeah. a non-Yuma
Dude, what if they want to sponsor us? That'd be so
Dude, that'd
funny.
be
if they
our
wanted to-
unofficial
There was a team here. My
sponsor.
uncle knows all those cats, the owner over there, and they
Sponsored by the
sponsored their
Green-
softball team, dude.
Big old green
logo, green door logo, dude. It was dope as
Fuck
hell.
it.
Oh no! If we got
That's a
sponsored
killer
by the-
sponsor
If
to
that
get
was
right
our
there.
first sponsor, that'd be hilarious. Oh
Sponsor's
man,
a sponsor, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Green
it.
Door
I
and
like it.
Maple Street Barbell.
I like
Yeah.
these cuts. Speaking of sponsor, Cafecito, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Ashley
Shout
man.
out
and
Ashley,
Travis
man.
and-
Smashley. That place
Yeah.
is dope. Finally went over there, man. I was like the last.
Oh, I was gonna ask,
the
have you
last
been over
person ever, dude. Had that changuito. Dude, that changuito is so fucking anabolic, dude.
That'll knock your
That's
dick
like
in the dirt.
post
dude.
leg day
That shit's
joint
good.
right there, dude.
That'll knock your
Did you just say knock your dick in the
That'll
dirt?
knock your dick right in the dirt, dude.
What does
Dude,
that even
fucking
mean?
gold.
So fucking good.
Yeah. it's
Oh,
bomb,
okay,
dude.
got it.
It's fucking
If
bomb.
your dick was that big.
Yeah,
But it's
bomb.
not.
I'm hung medium.
I mean, shout out my homeboy Sean, dude, at Stitch Factory, man. He always
Yeah.
comes out with that tight shit.
Yeah, these-
we'll hook up, dude. And
These
our
hats are
patchwork.
legit, dude.
Yeah, he does
Yeah.
great work, man. He does really
They're
good
Yeah.
work, dude.
I'm a dad hat fan. One,
Yeah.
because I'm a dad.
My head's too fucking big, dude.
Yeah, me
I
too,
can't, my
bro.
head's so big I can't even wear these truckers. I have to wear them backwards, man. That's why this hat I made. These
I have
ones
that
are
one
nice,
too.
dude.
I like
they're
that
they're
one.
I
kind
like
of big
those.
though.
My
This
ears
one's
are
really
big. I can't wear the dad hats.
My ears are big too.
Fucking shit.
Handlebars
Fucking
though.
big-eared motherfuckers.
It sucks,
It's all
dude.
good. It's all good,
It's
man.
a curse, bro.
So let's talk about hip hop.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because
Mr.
we were
D- yeah,
we
'cause
were talking
chopping
about,
up about you
yeah.
were dude. So you were like,
the graph
let's
master.
talk about the '90s, bro.
Oh,
graph
The
shit.
90s,
Dude.
80s,
God
90s. Let's
damn.
talk about the 80s and 90s.
You're the
He's
graph
not that old,
master.
guys. I
Low.
promise. He's not that old.
No, I am that old actually. Shit, I met my wife before this guy was even born 2 years before. I graduated in '94 at
Yeah, I
Cova.
was swimming around, dude.
Yeah. Pixie was just fucking terrified.
Doing acid and smoking weed, listening to fucking Pink Floyd.
That's his dad.
Damn, dude.
That's my pop.
Nice, shout out to Pops.
Shout out to my fucking dad.
Yeah, dude, I used to, when I was in Texas, I'm a military brat.
Yeah.
Bobby's dad, my dad, Robert,
Yeah.
he was in the Army, and I remember I was in 7th grade at Gila Vista, dude, just established my clique,
That's
dude.
where all the
Just,
chicks are at, dude.
you know, that's when you're establishing your crew. I have my crew going, like, fuck yeah, we're gonna kill this shit.
Right there in
Next thing I know, my
Okietown.
mom's all, hey, right, yeah, shout out Okietown, what's up, big OT?
Right there, bro.
Damn,
So my-
check it out, he's
so
got
my-
it.
so my
You're from
fucking-
Okietown, right?
Yeah, so my grandma lives,
So
bro.
are you, right?
Yeah, huh?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit, fam.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
You guys are like friends.
So
now.
Yeah, we're fucking homies, bro.
So we, I come home one day and she goes, "Well, we're gonna
My
be
fucking compa.
moving." I'm like, "Moving where? We're in a new house. All right, cool, man." Because I grew up right down the
right.
street from Wintersons, in a small little house next to my grandpa's garage,
Fuck
Arvin's
yeah.
garage. It's AA parking lot now. But I was like, "All right, we're moving up in the
Yeah.
world." Nope, we're moving the fuck out of town, dude.
Yeah.
So I said, we're moving to Texas. I'm like,
Fuck it.
"Texas? What the
The
fuck?"
fuck?
Dude, I was so pissed, man. But when we got there, I'm glad I went through the experience, man. Dude, it was good times, dude. And a lot of the dudes that are over there were like badass basketball players. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of rap music and a lot of fucking. I
What
just
part of
learned so
Texas?
much. Copper's Cove, Texas. Fort Hood, Texas was the base right there. But we lived in an adjacent town called Copper's Cove. It's Copper's Cove, Killeen, Fort Hood, Austin's fairly nearby, you know.
Yeah.
And man, I picked up so much. One of my homies over there was a DJ, and he taught me how to
here we
scratch
go.
and turntables.
Fucking
and
old
all
school
vinyl,
DJ,
That's
dude,
right?
all
tight,
vinyl.
dude.
Then I didn't have those at the time, so I was mixing with dual cassettes. So I would play one, record in the other, obviously, then pause it, put it in U-tape, carry it over, so my beats would like carry
Yeah.
over via
Do you know what a cassette is,
tape.
Eric?
Yeah, my
Dude,
dad
it
used to have a
was so
shitload of
fucking
them,
hard,
dude.
dude.
I used to pull all the little black things out.
You
Dude, it was.
I
I,
know, I'm a
learned. I
fucking
learned a
shit.
lot, dude. I learned a lot over there. I'm glad I did my 2-year tour in Texas with the brothers
2
over
years.
there.
Did
They
you
taught me
wear?
a lot of
Did you
shit.
used to wear Kango hat?
Never
and
went that
Adidas,
far. I had a
Adidas-
4-finger ring, Mercedes 4-finger ring.
Oh,
Did you
do you
wear
have
Jenkos?
I
pictures?
bought my
Pictures
first,
didn't happen.
No, I
You
never.
wear
Oh yeah, I
Jenko?
did, dude. I
You
did,
rock some
actually.
Jenkos?
I did act. That's when you said that.
Did
I
you
did.
wear a
that was in my Tiger days,
dookie
but
rope?
something else.
A dookie chain?
I never had the Dookie, dude. That was too much money, bro.
Yo, you
but-
guys rock Echo, right?
Here's what I did. I did the poor man
Nah,
style.
I
I
never
finally
did.
got my first pair of Jordans, dude. A lot of people there had Jordans. We couldn't afford it. I had to get in a fucking car accident to get my first pair of Jordans. We got rear-ended. I got $600, and I immediately, I'm going to buy a pair of J's. Oh, get this. Bobby was a little guy, little fat, little butterball. And I bought me a pair of Jordans. I told my mom, hey, let me buy my little brother a pair of Jordans. So we got the same pair. I think it's the 5s, I believe. Bought him a little pair. He still has them to this day. Bought him a pair. I had a pair. But the Nike logo was clear with the orange on the side.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wore it as a
hard.
necklace, so that was my Dookie chain, dude. So I had that Nike
The
thing.
Jor-
yeah,
the
and I had
Jordan?
the 4-finger ring. Yeah,
You
not
had
the
a-
Jordan one. I wish. It was just a Nike.
That's the Nike symbol?
Yeah, dude. It
Oh,
went hard,
shit.
dude. Everybody wanted that
Fuck.
fucking thing, man.
So out of all the hip-hop music that you listen to, who's your favorite?
Favorite of all time is gonna be NWA, dude.
Oh,
I know it's
that's
kind
a
of basic,
good
but
one.
that they go so fucking hard.
Not
'cause it
basic,
spawns
I
out
mean-
to so much shit, dude. The first time I heard
That was your
NWA, I was
time
all
of year.
easy
Yeah.
eat out, dude, to the death.
Yeah.
And then we're on a baseball trip to Elko, Nevada with my 13-year-old Yuma All-Star team, and one of my homies, Jake Thrower, he goes, "Oh, let's put his NWA tape. NWA, who the
All
fuck's
chill.
that?"
Oh,
And he
shit.
Goes,
Oh,
"Oh, you
here we
know
go.
Eazy? Yeah, Eazy's the shit. I know Eazy in and out, you know." And he goes, "No, NWA, dude. You haven't." And everyone's clowning on me because I haven't heard NWA, and here I am
You're
from
the
Texas,
only one.
the rapper guy, you know. Not that I
right.
MC, just DJ.
But you were listening to Texas music? Texas rap?
No, just Texas rap
Oh.
didn't really. Only thing that came
There
out of Texas at
wasn't
the time was Ghetto Boys. They didn't really
Yeah.
have their own rap yet.
Yeah.
Mainstream. But anyways, he puts the tape in. First thing I hear is, "You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge." Dude, fucking hooked, bro.
And
it's
We're
over.
in his dad's Winnebago going up to Elko, Nevada,
Winnebago.
just bumping that shit. There's like 10 of us in that bitch. Dude, from then I was hooked, dude. I was so hooked, man.
Hell yeah, dog.
It was dope. And then, the DJ Quicks of the world like we're talking
Ooh, I
about.
love
Just
So a
DJ
lot of West
Quick.
Coast.
a
music,
lot of
man.
West Coast,
West
yeah.
rap.
I love some East Coast shit, but I'm primarily a West Coast guy, dude. Just I like melodic type rap, dude. Shit that you can sit there and
Tupac,
maybe
man.
dance
Do
to,
this.
actually bump your head to, dude.
G-Funk,
I love it,
dude.
G-Funk.
I
Like
love
this
G-Funk.
music right here, fucking Nate Dogg.
Oh
Snoop.
yeah, 213. Yeah,
Oh,
so
shit.
show
Hell
right there,
yeah,
dog.
213.
The
Shit.
ultimate question now, for sure. Not another ultimate question.
Let's do it.
Biggie or Tupac?
Tupac for days, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Tupac
I
had way
think
more
we're-
content. I like Biggie, dude. Nothing against Biggie, but Tupac just went fucking hard, dude. Dude, he was dope, man. He was dope.
Biggie made big boys sexy.
No, he did.
He did
No,
make
you're
Big
right
Boy
there.
sexy,
you're right
dude.
there. I just like Pac was the shit, man.
I know, and Biggie pulled, dude. Faith
Yeah, he
Evans,
did, right?
Lil
So
Kim.
did Tupac though.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
oh, hell
Ruh-roh.
yeah, he pulled.
Ruh-roh.
Tupac was at another.
Just listen to Hit 'Em Up, dude. You'll find out everything you want to know,
Ruh-roh.
dude. First off, fuck your click and the shit
Yeah.
you playing.
Tupac was at another level, man.
He was,
Yeah,
he
he
was,
was a
he went
shit,
a
dude.
little too hard.
I love
But no, his shit
Tupac.
was dope, dude. His shit was dope. Daz, what was it? Daz, DJ Quick. A lot of people had,
The Dog Pound.
they had a lot of their, they
I love
they
that,
produced a
man.
lot of All Eyes
Oh,
on
yeah,
Me. Not so much
100%.
Dre, dude. Dre took a lot of credit for it, but
Yeah.
it was all Daz, DJ Quick, DOC, Raven
Yep.
Prince, all those
Yeah,
guys.
because he was
had-
only in his career for a little bit, right?
correct.
Yeah, he was only.
Tupac?
No,
No,
Dre was only
Dre.
in Tupac's career for a little bit, like right in the beginning when they were.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
only
was
in the
when he got out
beginning.
of jail.
Yeah.
Quick and Pac have been friends for a while. Well, Pac was Northern Cali, Oakland area, so he knew
That was
He
crazy.
came up with
Too Short. Not so much Too Short.
the group he was with. God damn it.
Oh, Digital Underground.
Digital Underground, dude. He
Yeah.
came up with those guys. Were
Humpty
dope,
Dumpty.
dude.
Fuck yeah.
There's songs
Dude.
on that album that
They're hard.
no one's not. I can say no one's really heard, but isn't mainstream. Like Freaks of the Industry.
Yep.
That beat was 20 years
Yeah.
above where it needed to be.
The
dude.
sampling and
That
shit.
Dope ass white boy DJ. That motherfucker
Yeah.
got
Have you guys
dude.
ever seen that show on Netflix? It's the Hip Hop Evolution.
I have.
Yeah, I seen
Yeah,
bits and pieces of
that's
it,
where
dude.
I learned a lot about Tupac just recently too. I was like, holy shit,
Yeah,
this is
man,
crazy.
those guys were
Yeah.
sick, man. But yeah, he came from that side. But Yeah, the DJ Quicks of the world. Where I was getting at is DJ Quick and him have been friends for a minute, and when Quick came down here to Yuma at the swap meet, I checked it out. Dude, it was a great show, bro.
Dude,
it was a great
I
show.
forgot about that.
Dude, homeboy had a moment of silence and like started crying up on stage, dude,
When
talking
Tupac
about
died?
Pac. Yeah,
Fuck.
and it was a good while after Pac died, at least a year or so.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
up there kind of crying, you know, and
Yeah.
man, he spoke on Tupac a lot. It was dope, dude. It was good to
Yeah.
see. That was a real good show right there.
Ruh-roh.
His
Yeah.
Pops right there, my dad.
Ruh-roh.
Where you
good
at?
pic-
Where are
it's a
you
good
gonna be there? How
picture
long
of
you
Pac.
there? Can I be there? Can I show up?
Yeah.
Shouts out to Big TR SR. Yeah, dude. But some of the best shows that I've been to, Quick and Too Short. Because if you
Oh,
notice, if you go to a
shit.
rap show, they're always fucking yelling.
Too
Like, why do you feel like you
Short.
gotta yell all the
Yo,
time?
yeah,
you can't even hear it. It
dude.
becomes,
Yeah,
I know
I
it gives a fuck 'cause everybody's all fucked up and just jumping up and down. But
Yeah.
Short and DJ Quick, dude, they just maintain. And granted, it was a small venue. Too Short, I saw at fucking Post Auditorium.
I remember
Yeah.
So
that.
not everybody's
I
yelling.
remember that.
But you know that shit? That was
Yeah.
dope, dude.
I remember
But dude, they were just. It was like
Yeah.
listening to the album, man. It was dope as hell, dude.
Yeah, because that's like the worst thing going to a show is that when you go to a show and they sound nothing like you hear in your headphones, you're like,
dude,
ah, fuck.
You have what it's gonna be in your head, and after a while, after like your 38th beer, you're like, fucking
Man,
badass,
sick.
dude. Fuck yeah.
That's sick, dude. Yeah, I
Right.
remember when Too Short came down here.
Yeah, that
Damn.
was dope.
What year
man.
was that?
A
Ooh,
long time
shit,
ago,
I'm not
dude.
sure, dog. It was a minute ago,
That's
dude.
probably a baby, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely, bro.
Yeah.
Definitely knee-high to grasshoppers. Yeah, man. Yeah, music's. I'm big on music. Here's what I told my wife. I said, "You think I love bodybuilding and baseball
all
and all
about
that
the
shit?
music.
If
Yeah.
I fucking ask you for a beat machine or something, please tell me no.
Oh,
Please.
shit.
I spent one time with a homie of mine, Steve, in his studio. I didn't even know the guy. He's my go-to guy on rap. Say, hey, what was that guy that kicked it with E40? Fucking? Oh, Richie Rich. Okay, Richie Rich. Boo, boo, boo.
Oh, okay.
Ant Banks. Boo, boo. But I spent one I thought hour in his little studio. Dude, I was there for like fucking half a day in that bitch.
Just a super.
Messing with them, you know,
Yeah.
creating beats and all that. And I was like, oh no, this is trouble for me, man.
Yeah.
So I told her, if I ever tell you, hey, I want to
It's
get a beat
over.
machine, dude, tell me no, please. She goes,
It's over.
"Oh,
It's
no,
so much
no."
fun, dude,
That's
just
my
like-
passion, dude.
Messing with sounds and putting them together and,
Yeah,
and
man.
sampling shit. It's so much fun.
My son
dude.
wants to do it. I think I'm gonna get it for him because he's got
Oh,
a.
shit.
You're gonna
he
get
can
it for
sing
him,
like
for
an
you?
angel, dude.
Yeah.
Lil Will, dude, he can fucking sing.
You're gonna get it for him for you?
Pretty much.
Oh,
man.
Lil Will can
When
sing?
he was, dude, he's really good. He won't do it on cue. He's like, no, I don't.
Nah,
He'll
leave
go
me
there,
alone.
side room, leave me alone, leave me alone.
Like in Step Brother.
But yeah, exactly.
Nah, an
Oh, but
environment
I'm
to
saying,
request
like
this
a mix
from
of
me.
Jesus and Fergie. Yeah, dude. When he was a little guy, dude, he was like 3 years old. My mom's a badass piano player.
Oh,
and
fuck
she
yeah.
was playing, a song, and she was off key, and my son was playing with little Thomas the Trains, dude. And
Yeah.
she noticed he would like twitch anytime she was off key. And it wasn't like, Mary Had a Little Lamb or a song, Chopsticks, a song that people know.
Yeah.
It was a song that some old stuff that my grandma gave down to her. So there's no way he could have known
Yeah.
what note was coming next. So she did it purposefully, and he
He's
turned
on.
around and says, Nana, will you please stop that? He knew that tone or that octave shouldn't have been where it was.
Oh,
so once she
shit.
did it, he's like, okay,
That's interesting.
Yeah, dude. So I've been wanting to capitalize on music. My wife wanted to play the piano because if you have long fingers and everything, it's good to play the piano, But
Yeah.
he didn't want to do it, which whatever. But he asked me for a beat machine, so I hit up my cousin Tom Labistri, DJ Tom.
Tom.
Shouts out
I
Tom.
know. Oh,
Tom.
shit.
So Tom's gonna let me use one for him for a while. So
An old
I'm
school one?
Yeah, old school
Oh,
one. Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I call them beat machines. I don't even know what the hell they're called anymore, dude.
I don't
But
even
yeah,
know either.
he wants to do that, so I'm actually excited about
Like with
that.
the pads and everything. you
Yeah,
can
dude,
sample
those
shit.
ones. Yeah, he said everyone's using computer software programming.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
kind of boring. I mean, it's
I
kind
feel
of
like I would
not
need
the
to
same.
feel it.
Dude, the same here,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Just a boom, boom, bap, boom, boom,
Yeah.
bap.
We
ever see-
versus just clicking a fucking mouse.
You ever
Yeah.
see Scott Storch?
Storch? Yeah,
Yeah.
Storch is dope.
Have you ever seen him like doing the piano and
Yeah.
making beats?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll do the
Yeah.
piano for like 10 seconds, then he'll loop it over,
Yeah.
and then he hits all these buttons. Then at the end, boop, presses
Yeah.
one button,
Boom.
and then just
Yeah.
Then he has
There
a
was-
joint in his mouth.
Oh,
Yeah,
Scott
there was like
Storch,
this
dude.
there was like this YouTube series where they were grabbing DJs and like they grabbed Premiere and then they
Yeah.
grabbed all these
I
and
saw
they
that.
you know what I'm talking about when they took
Yeah.
them out to a record store
Premiere's
and
dope.
they would grab 5
Yeah,
random
DJ
ones and they
Premiere
didn't
is
know
dope.
and they would let them mix it.
Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot what it was called. I used to love that shit.
Yeah,
dude.
man, that's
and when they
sick.
did Ninth Wonder, I had a hard on. I was like, dude, let's
Ninth
go,
Wonder.
I don't
dude.
remember. I gotta check.
Dude,
that
I
one out
forgot what they
again.
were called. I have to send them to you, but it was so sick because it was fun
I
to
love
see.
seeing that, dude.
Yeah, the whole process. They even did. Who else did they do? They did everybody, dude,
A
from
lot
all
of
these
the
different genres.
YouTube videos with DJs is it'll be like Puffy's reaction or Ludacris's reaction to Timbaland's beat. So
Oh,
then
shit.
you hear the beats that we all know.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like, oh shit! So you'll see them listen. All of a sudden, oh
Oh,
you know, like, all right, this is
hard,
the single
dude.
right here.
Do you guys remember
Yeah.
when the Beats first came out, when Dr. Dre's headphones came out,
yeah.
and
Oh,
that
yeah.
commercial with Kendrick,
Yeah, with
when he
Kendrick.
was rapping that Pyrex
Yep.
song? Dude,
Oh,
I
yeah.
searched high and low on YouTube to see if that fucking song was real, and it wasn't real, but it
No,
goes
man.
so
I
fucking
know.
hard.
Just like the song I sent you, Hard Liquor from the game. For
Yeah,
some
yeah.
reason,
Oh, I
and
love
Dre
that
did
song.
it, but it won't. You can't find it anywhere.
and not
the only
anymore?
excerpt you can find is in 3 albums ago. It's where Nas is walking into a club, and you like the clip I sent you
Yeah.
was them playing it secondhand in a club. So for some reason, some copyright thing, they won't release it, and that's
'Cause it
probably
was on-
Game's best song.
it was
It's
on
called
a-
Hard Liquor.
It was
from
on
the Game.
the documentary, right? His first album?
No.
What was it?
And the game just came out with a song yesterday.
What was it? Oh, I fucking love
It wasn't on
game.
any album. They didn't.
Really?
bring it
I
out.
remember Hard
That's
Liquor.
why I like that 30-something joint from Jay-Z that was playing. It's
Yeah.
very similar to it with the horns and the piano keys, but pretty
Yeah.
close to it. Maybe that's why he didn't release
Yeah.
it, because he gave it to Jay-Z.
Yeah.
It's
But yeah, dude, I can-
called West
Yeah.
Side.
West Side.
He just came out with it yesterday.
Oh
Tight.
shit, dude,
That's
he
pretty tight.
he never makes a whack song,
So
dude.
You could find the Hard Liquor song on YouTube, dude. You guys
Yeah.
gotta check that out.
Hard
It's
Liquor's dope.
fucking
There's like
badass.
Hard
dude.
Yeah, dude.
Never
The guy who
seen-
sings that hook is dope too. I
Yeah.
don't know his name, but he's badass.
So when when Nip was creating doing Victory Lap, there's like videos of him and like Diddy
Oh
in the
shit,
studio,
Dude,
and Diddy's listening to like the track that Nip just put in their live. Fucking just
That's the
it's-
shit right there.
It's
See
like
their normal reaction.
that normal reaction, but
Yeah.
you gotta think that like that's in their like environment, but that's like the reaction we get when we like work out together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Vibe
It's all
together.
the same shit, man.
It's
It's just
cool,
endorphins are through the roof, dude.
Yeah.
You get the chills in your spine, you know.
Yeah.
You're like, holy shit, man.
Only
That's the
difference is
passion,
they make
you know?
millions of dollars and we
Yeah.
just make muscle.
Exactly. Sometimes,
Nice quad.
hopefully.
Yeah, I think we're making muscle.
I
hope
think so.
So I tell people when I walk in the gym, I'm not here for my health. I'm here to look fucking aesthetic as fuck, bro.
Good naked. I just want to look good naked.
Yeah,
naked
I want my
up.
wife to be like,
Yeah,
damn.
so would.
Yeah, me too. Just want to look at butt naked, dude.
That's
That's so funny. Yeah, the music thing. I fucking and it was funny because when I was asking you about certain music here, I didn't realize that you went so deep into figuring out like the music to match the
100%.
workouts. I was like,
Dude,
oh
that's what I was
shit.
telling Yvette. I'm like, it takes a lot. When I lace a track to the workout, I gotta see. Okay, no, this is like a slow movement one. This is a fast movement one, and I just don't find any song. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes like on IG they'll give you suggestions, but
Yeah.
No, but
you know,
what he's talking about is like, so when I coach a class, like, I usually put music on that goes with.
no,
the
it's on the
tempo-
same tip. Exactly. I mean, the tempo of the
heart
workout.
rate of the
exactly.
people that I want.
Yeah. I just do it after the fact. But no, you're right,
It
dude.
makes sense, dude, because
Makes
people
dollars,
are like,
bro.
oh, I want to listen to fucking heavy metal. And
Yeah,
blah,
there's
blah,
time. Hey,
blah.
we're gonna fucking do some sick PR deads all day, dude.
I mean,
Heavy
there's-
squats
What are we
all
gonna
day.
listen on
Play it.
PR Deads?
Yeah.
Probably some fucking Rage, dude.
Oh,
Gorilla
damn
Radio.
Did you see they
I
like,
fucking love Rage Against the
Rage is
Machine.
fucking sick,
that
dude.
dude, the guitar dude, what's
Tom
his
Morello?
name?
Tom Morello.
He said that if there was a time for Rage to come back, it'd be right,
Right
now.
now.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck
Dude,
yeah,
they're,
dude.
They're
I
timeless, dude.
just
You can play Rage
fucking-
anytime.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
They're fucking
Hope
dope.
to
Dude,
God.
first time I heard those guys, I was like, "What the?" Then I thought they were scratching. That's Morello.
Oh,
Just-
dude,
Yeah.
my brother was getting into guitar at the time we were starting to listen to Rage and seeing how like
It's insane.
he was so
Scratches
yeah,
on
the
it.
way he was
Yeah,
playing the
man.
guitar,
And
dude,
then
was
his
fucking sick.
Chord strings were all.
Yeah. Well, he would
Crazy
slap.
up
I was
top.
doing this, but he would slap the pen. He would slap the guitar with a pen and shit.
Yeah.
And he would just use random stuff to like.
Yep.
Dude, so now Coachella is like one of those like hipster fests,
Yeah,
whatever.
bro.
But like, imagine going to Coachella when Rage played at Coachella.
Oh my
Fuck,
god,
dude.
That-
dude.
Yeah, man.
Epic.
Or even going to any
Come
of
with
those.
it now.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck,
Damn.
dude. You're like,
Dude,
oh.
there was a long time where I
Taylor
wanted
Roach
to,
is just-
I wanted
Yeah, he's dope, dude.
I wanted to get a tattoo from People of the Sun. Like
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit.
Oh, yeah,
and I
yeah,
always
yeah, yeah.
wanted a shirt from that album, the very first one with the guy with the
Guy on
superhero
Fire?
guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that one. Yeah,
where it's
Evil
all
Empire.
yellow. Yeah,
Evil
Evil.
Empire.
I've always
Yeah.
wanted that shit.
That
dude.
is a dope one.
Do you
dude.
remember remember like D&H Music in Yuma?
Oh,
Bro,
yeah,
you
dude.
could have
Bebop,
got all that
D&H.
shit there.
That's
dude.
where I got
Yeah.
the Summer Heat albums, bro. You remember those things where they would be like those? They would put all the hottest songs on there.
Oh, you didn't get like Now One?
No, I didn't get that shit.
You
Dude,
didn't get lower to
I had
soundtrack 14?
no, I had Theos that would
rock
make
station.
my
Hell
cousins
yeah.
fucking listen to Nows, and I was so pissed off. Dude, I did it before. My mom
Now
wouldn't.
music.
My mom wouldn't let me listen to cussing music when I was a kid, but my cousin Tommy would like every Friday he would go to Hastings or D&H and buy a new CD,
Yeah,
but I
dude.
couldn't listen to that shit. So my mom finally,
You're
like
that
around the
kid.
time, yeah. So around the time my mom was finally letting me listen to like that music, she bought me. It was when Tupac came out to that. He made that album Loyal to the Game after he passed away.
Oh, right.
My mom bought me Loyal to the Game, but it was the edited version.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
I was so pissed off. I was like, "This is like a backhanded
Yeah.
gift." I was like, "I hate this
Dude, not
shit."
even Pac. I bought a Ghetto Boys album and I mistakenly got the censored one. There's a song called "Gotta Let Your Nuts Hang," and all it says is "You gotta let them hang." It just even their voice is different. It's like they were
sound
mad they were
good.
recording
Pissed
it,
off,
dude.
Dude, my
Yeah.
mom.
Boys in the Hood censored is really bad too. It's
Oh
like,
god,
mom,
just don't censor it, dude.
Yeah.
My mom would let me buy CDs, and I don't think she never questioned like any of it. So like I'd buy Bone.
oh yeah.
Bone
dude.
But you don't look like
Thugs.
the type of kid that was just out there yelling like "fucking shit."
No.
Let my nuts hang.
No, we do it
I
now as
wasn't-
grown ass
Yeah.
men.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I do it now. but-
See, if I would hear a cuss word as a kid, I would say it like 1,000 times.
Nah, I was pretty cool with it. But then my mom kind of caught on. She's like,
Yeah, I just couldn't play it too loud.
"¿Qué es
you
esto?
know?
¿Qué es esto?"
Yeah.
And then she kind of caught on to the whole parental advisory logo thing.
Oh,
so
yeah,
then
yeah,
she
yeah.
started- stopped.
Come
so
on,
I
get
had
bust
to,
a
like,
cap in that fool. What are you doing?
Como que- Oh shit.
I remember my dad picked me up. I'd come down the summer times when I was in Texas, and he had a little Oldsmobile car, man. We're driving from Phoenix. I was like, I don't know why. I was telling my kids this story the other day, too. I just like, I want to put my Easy E tape in. Put it in. Boom. He was listening. He was driving. He's like, what the fuck is that? Rolls down the window. Right in Hilo Bend. Tape's still there somewhere. Takes it out. Launches that bitch, dude. I was so mad.
Yo, dude.
And my daughter's like, well, Dad, what did you think he was going to do? Let you play it the whole time? I'm like, well, I thought that's pretty cool, but I don't know. Yeah, dude, it doesn't always go well, man, with the
Oh,
parents.
dude, that's too
Especially
funny.
the music, you know, the
What
music
kind of
back
music
then
did
was
your dad
bad,
listen
dude.
to?
Ramon
Dude,
Ayala.
Cool in the Gang. Fuck no, he was all about. My dad. They were young. They were both 16 years old. I was.
Oh,
I was a little
shit.
test tube baby. I was like
Yeah.
6 pounds.
Oh shit.
Nothing, dude. Yeah, they were 16 when they had me, and so they were. My mom and I, we all kind of grew up, like I said, in
Oh,
unison
shit.
with each other, dude.
Yeah,
So, but
listening
yeah,
to the
my
same
dad, they
shit.
were Earth, Wind and Fire, Cool in the Gang,
Fuck
dude. All
yeah.
that dope
All the stuff
shit,
that they
man.
sampled back in
Yeah,
the day.
exactly.
So,
So
like,
I grew up around all that shit, man. And then of
like
course,
funk and stuff
That's
like
good
Banda,
shit.
more. My family's more Tex-Mex, like Little Joe La
Yeah,
Familia.
yeah, that's my
dude,
dad's
we were,
favorite.
dude,
That's
it's
my
the
dad's
best,
favorite.
dude. It's
Little
the
Joe,
best.
if my dad
Lil
could
Joe's
have
the
one person
shit. Oh, yeah.
every day at his fucking birthday
Shouts
party,
out Lil Joe.
it'd be Lil Joe.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
He comes down to
Little
Yuma
Joe
a
y La
lot, dude.
Familia.
He came
Yeah,
down a
my
lot. He
dad's
come to
seen him
Beto's.
like 100 times, dude.
Yeah,
My dad
dude.
plays the same music
You remember
every
Beto's?
time.
What's that?
Beto's Cantina, you remember that one?
No, no.
Yeah, dude, it's right. Well, it's where the strip club is now.
Yeah, the strip-
Yeah,
yeah,
right there, dude. It was
yeah.
fucking.
What's strip club?
Roxy?
Is that what's called the Roxy?
I always thought
Toppers?
Topper. No.
for as long as I've been
Fuck,
alive,
Roxy.
I always remember Roxy being Roxy's.
Kind of by
Nah, it
Hilo
was
Vista,
Toppers
Factor
before
Avenue.
that.
Right there,
Oh, yeah,
Factor
what was it?
Avenue. Whatever one's
Oh,
right there.
Platinum.
Platinum.
Yeah,
It's
that
right,
was
right in
the
front of
building
Platinum.
in the corner.
Yeah, it's a pink building right
Oh,
there.
okay,
I used
okay.
to
That
be
was
at those.
Bethel's, and Little Joe would come all the time, dude. Remember
And
one
play?
time my dad was like fucking drunk as hell, and he gets on stage and decides to play the sax because he played it like 4 times in high school.
shit.
Yeah, he has pictures of it.
He's
It's
all
like his
licking
most
his
famous
lip.
picture.
Nah, nah.
Yeah, dude. So I grew up around a bunch of music, man. I like country too, dude. This probably sounds basic. Big Garth Brooks fan. One of my favorite albums.
I mean,
No
if you're not a
Fences.
Garth Brooks fan, then
Yeah,
I
right?
recently started getting into country.
Dude, it's
I don't
pretty
like
dope, man. It
country.
has its place, man.
It
It has its
depends.
place. But when my kids were younger and we bought them iPods for Christmas, I loaded it up with
Everything.
everything,
Oh,
dude. Everything I
hell
grew up on. And I tell you what,
That's
it
cool.
resonated, dude. They know
Yeah.
song like, how do you know that song, Makila? Oh, it was on my iPod. I was forced to listen to it.
I was forced. I
Yeah,
got
but
bored.
man,
That's cool.
it opened up
man.
a big genre of whatever they wanted to listen
Yeah.
to. You know, it had rage, it had censored rap and shit, but
Yeah.
country, Little Joe, all that, dude. Cumbias, all that. Selena. My wife's a huge Selena fan, dude.
Selena.
That's like
She-
some
every
of the
time we're at
best
the
music.
wedding,
That's
oh
like the
yeah.
best time
Every time
ever.
we're at a wedding, she goes, "You need to go ask her for Selena. We need to go ask her." And then of course they played the fucking extended Selena remix.
Oh, the one
that goes
the,
on for like 15 minutes, dude.
The compilation.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
bro.
she
So
plays like a
no, it's
mashup
one
of all.
song.
Yeah.
It's a mashup.
Yeah.
Dude, if you're
it's a
trying to
match.
get
So you're
lit
like,
right away, put that
Bro.
song in.
Yeah, dude. So I'm like, already drunk and sitting there.
Come on,
That's the most
Exactly,
cardio you've ever
bro.
done in your
Dude,
life?
by far.
Yo,
By far.
dude, who was it? Who were we? I forgot who. It was probably you, because every time I think of something, it's always with Steven. But they were saying that's why like all the girls in Mex like they have those fucking giant calves because they're just like,
Yeah,
oh, that's we
dude.
went to the crest
Oh,
one
it's-
time. I was like, this girl got some big old calves because that's
That
all they're
wasn't
doing.
me.
Just
Bro,
yeah,
Cumbias, dude.
Because I don't go to the crest, Eric.
dude, I'm trying to get this
That's right, you
motherfucker
said
to
that,
the
huh?
crest.
He's trying to get me to go to the crest for the longest time. I'm like, nope.
We'll go for your birthday, dog. Remember? It's
That's
your
what
birthday?
it already
Yeah.
passed, dude. He didn't want to go.
Mule.
Mule.
That's right. That's right.
May 30th. Already passed.
Fuck. All right,
tried
next
to
year we're
go.
doing it, dude. We're doing big
We're doing it
things.
big?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna go
Fucking
big,
corner,
dude.
Yeah,
quarter
we're gonna
stage,
go real big.
We're
Bottle
going 0 to
service.
gangster
We're gonna get a-
extremely quick.
I'm gonna
dude.
get you a fucking host. You know what? I'm gonna be the host, dude. I'm gonna get a mic that night, dude. And it's gonna be fucking
It's
lit.
not going to be on, though.
Yeah, it's gonna
be
Nah, they're gonna have to make that shit on, dude. It's gonna be fun. Tony's gonna come out, dude.
I'll be there, dog. We'll get it turned up. You'll see old me, bro. Old me is.
Oh shit!
No
and then he'll
bueno.
come out and give you a
Yeah.
fucking song. He'll scratch some shit
I'm
together.
a
bro.
happy drunk, dude. So I'm in the club. It's just like when we're anywhere else. I like involve everybody, dude. It's
Oh,
like,
that's
hey,
tight.
we're gonna do some shot. Eric, don't be a bitch. Come on, let's
Come
go.
on, I can fix it.
So
Don't be a
boom,
bitch.
Like yeah,
yeah.
see, dude.
I'd be the
fine,
first
boom.
one there, bro.
Dude, yeah, bro. Oh, I'm awesome until my governor hits in. Then I'm like, which is good, dude, because I'll keep going. My pops and them, my family, they go forever.
Oh, my God.
Once I throw up, I'm like, all right, I'm good. IHOP time.
IHOP time.
Ultimate omelet time,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Ultimate
2, 3 in the
I was known
morning.
as the IHOP guy. I know you look at me, you think I don't like to eat, but I do, bro. I do.
We all like
Nah,
to eat.
never.
That's another
Dude,
issue.
dude, that'd be a good turn up right there, dude. We need to
So,
go.
music now, like who do you like now as far as music?
YG.
Yeah, he said
I like
YG.
Drake, dude. I like Drake. Drake's dope.
Yeah, I
dude.
like Drake too.
Dude,
Um,
YG's hard.
Yeah, fuck a bunch, dude. 2 Chainz. What's his name's
Ooh.
new album's pretty dope. Schoolboy. Schoolboy Q's.
Oh,
hard. I like
Gang
Schoolboy
Gang,
Q.
that first song
Yeah,
coming
dude.
up.
Schoolboy is tight.
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
Pop.
that's
All right. And
dope.
Nip, obviously.
And Nip.
Yeah,
Let's see how
just
rest
a
in
bunch
peace.
of different ones. Like the new R&B shit's pretty dope too, man. I'm a huge '90s R&B guy.
Oh,
too.
me too, dude. I
Silk,
love that
Shy,
shit.
Tevin Campbell,
Yes.
dude. Me
Tony,
and Lover
Tony,
Boy,
Tony,
dude.
dude.
Yeah,
Oh, I
right.
love
You hit me
it.
up with that yesterday.
Let's get down.
It never rains in
Get
sunny
down.
California.
There you go.
Yeah, bro.
Hell yeah. That's
Yeah, all
dope.
that shit. Big R&B guy, man. I was telling Bobby.
Did you go watch Color Me Bad?
I didn't,
What is
dude.
it?
No.
Or the what? All for One? They came.
Yeah, they came too. My sister did. She got a picture of them, all that shit.
I swear.
But Bobby's like, hey, send me some like 90s R&B shit. Dude, I like barraged him with 90s R&B shit. He goes, fuck, that shit's pretty dope. I'm like, yeah, I'm some.
Yeah, it's
Sexy
kind of
time.
wanted to make its way back, dude. 'cause
Sexy
that's
time.
Dope, dude.
That's
oh,
like
yeah.
sexy time music.
Big time.
Yeah, I
Sexy
love
time,
that
man.
shit. You can just chill to that
You know
too.
who
Yeah,
I
bro,
don't-
it's way
You know who
chill.
I don't like
Send
though? Mariah Carey.
You never got into her?
I just can't stand her pipes, dude.
It's kind of, it
It's
gets
like
kind of gnarly.
overkill.
Well, she.
Younger Mariah Carey.
Oh, all
Yes.
day. All day.
Like when she had
Oh, right.
ODB. Yeah, when she had ODB.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even before
Great.
that, was it Emotions? And her very first song I like a lot, dude.
But then she got a
was,
little
like, in
carried away
Levi's.
with those
She's cute
pipes,
as hell, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my
Curly
wife's like,
hair.
oh, there's your girlfriend.
Curly hair.
Yeah, she had like a little
Levi's.
show on E, I think, for
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like
did.
6 episodes, dude. It was pretty sick, dude. It was
Yeah,
dope.
right.
It's very.
She a big old bitch now.
she a,
Yeah, the guy she's with, one of her
She a
dancers,
big old bitch
he
now.
went to like hold her, and he fucking broke like everything in his leg, dude. Cause he
Oh,
went to,
fuck.
yeah, she leaned back and he went to hold her and shit. And
Oh,
there's
she's
her
Oh,
number
you
one.
know who
hell.
she's married to? She's married to Jermaine Dupri now.
dude,
she's not.
what the fuck
Yeah.
happened to that guy, dude?
And then Jermaine
She was married to a
Dupri-
gazillionaire.
Jermaine
before
Dupri
that.
looks like
she
a
was
human
married-
chihuahua,
yeah,
dude.
before, but
Yeah,
she
then
was
she met
married, and Nick Cannon before that.
Oh, right.
They had
Dude.
twins.
God, I
But
should know
Jermaine
some of this
Dupri,
shit, dude.
They're married or together, married or whatever.
Human chihuahua, that
JD,
guy.
dog.
But he was with Janet Jackson for a
Right.
while.
Dude, my
right.
guy, struggling in the face,
Yeah.
but that full pulls.
Not in the wallet.
Not in the wallet
when
or in the
baseline
pants.
pumps.
Dude,
Yeah.
he made some hitters, dude.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did, bro.
yeah.
For
He
a
had
minute,
a lot
man.
of like. He's the one that made like the South pop with like all that like fucking booty twerking music.
Yeah, he made a
actually.
lot of
Because he
shit.
had like the So Def.
Ah,
Yeah,
2000s,
dude.
dude.
So Deaf. What was that
Dude.
song called? They're from Florida, I think. Where they're playing volleyball at the beach. The whole
Two
video.
Live Crew, man.
No, Two Live Crew. Holy
Everybody
shit,
say, hey,
dude.
we
If I
want
would have
some
put that album on my dad, he really would have been pissed. My dad's an angel, but he's like, God damn it, turn that shit off. What the fuck's wrong with you?
All pissed.
Two Live Crew. Hey, we want some
Oh, I
puss.
fucking love Two Live Crew.
Two Live Crew. The beats though, the beats were sick.
Yeah, they
dude.
were hard.
With me, it's just kind of
Tootsie Roll,
cheese
bro.
ball, but
Remember
I'm
Tootsie Roll?
beat first.
Yeah.
I'm beat first. If
Yeah,
you
me
feel the
too.
joint, then you're like, all right, now listen to the words.
Well, that's why
My wife's like, you know what they're
Kendrick's.
saying? I'm like, oh, I don't know. The fucking beat goes hard
Yeah,
though.
that's why Kendrick's so like the way Kendrick like he's a great rapper, I think,
He is. No, I agree.
but his beats always like just hit hard.
Oh yeah, dude. Every
I
in
got-
Top Dog, yeah,
Yeah.
everybody right there in Top Dog, like all their music's fucking
Oh,
dope.
TDE guys
Yeah,
go hard,
TDE
dude.
is fucking
It's
dope.
Kendrick, it's Schoolboy Q.
Yeah.
Who's the other guy? Win,
Yes,
win.
dude.
Meek
His older shit
Mill.
was better.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
not Meek Mill.
No,
Oh, his
no.
producer.
He's a Crip, I think. Big tall dude. I always forget it.
DJ
man.
Mustard's
his-
dope.
that
J-Rock,
song's
J-Rock.
J-Rock.
Oh,
dude.
J-Rock's
Yeah,
dope.
J-Rock.
Yeah.
He's the one
I
that
like.
came
I've
out.
always like Schoolboy was always my
Schoolboy's
favorite.
sick. And there's the other guy, not Pharaoh. What's his name? There's one more guy that was like the methodical type rapper.
Oh,
he never really came out with anything, dude.
I know it. Damn it, I never got
He
into
was
him.
sick, dude. Well, he had a couple joints that were hard, but after
He
that,
was-
it was just too.
He was too lyrical for
yeah,
me, dude.
bro.
It didn't
Yeah,
hit.
I'm not a real big lyrical guy, dude. A lot of East Coast stuff's lyrical.
You
like
gotta
that,
be
but
kind of poetic about it, because
Yeah.
like he was good, but Kendrick was poetic in a way.
Kendrick
where
had everything.
less is more, for
Right.
sure. Because if you try to overwhelm, well, for me, I feel like he tried to overwhelm his lyrics with methodical shit, and I was like, this is all go over my head.
Some of the
bro.
best BET ciphers was TDE. When their
Oh,
cipher
yeah.
came out, I was like,
Oh,
oh.
yeah, that
Do you like
was-
Logic?
Yeah, Logic's dope.
Yeah.
He had one of the best
Logic.
freestyle,
Yeah,
the best
Logic's
freestyle on Sway's with the 5
Yeah.
finger.
Oh,
dance.
yeah.
I'm
Oh, I
like,
remember
dude,
that,
he
yeah.
fucking. I'm like, who is this white boy? He's fucking
Yeah, he fucking
slaying,
killed. Well, his
dude.
producer's dope too.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
what
Wu-Tang.
you're talking about.
Have you ever
Wu-Tang's
You
hard.
fucking love the
Yeah, I
Wu.
like Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang's hard, dude.
Yes, I like Wu-Tang. I'm not like love.
The Wu,
I have
dude.
sometimes it's a little much, but
Yeah.
Wu-Tang had it's Wu-Tang.
My favorite dude there is Ghostface, dude. I like how
Ghostface Killer's
dude,
dope.
Ghostface hard.
Yeah,
Dude,
he makes
speaking-
Red Man.
Speaking of Ghostface, who's that? The big old fat white dude. He's bald. Fucking
Fat
sounds
Joe?
just like Ghostface, dude.
Oh. Now?
God
Now?
damn it. Yeah. I'm not now. It was a few years back, dude.
I gotta
But his shit was fucking dope, dude.
Action Bronson?
Yes.
Oh, I love
Action
him.
Bronson.
He's so
dude.
tight. I love
Fucking guy's
Action.
got bars for a minute, dude.
And he
is
can
dope.
fucking cook.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's
yeah.
right. That show he has.
That's
Fucking,
right.
Damn, that what?
Fuck, that's delicious.
Yeah.
It goes F asterisk asterisk. That's fuck. That's delicious.
Dude,
Him and his
he's
fucking
dope.
Brooklyn
Yeah.
homies.
Who
yeah,
else has
he
got-
sounds just like Ghostface. Matter of fact, they had beef for a while.
Him and
Him and
Ghostface?
Yeah.
Ah, dude. That's
That's
one thing.
interesting.
The beef thing?
But Ghostface probably like, damn, this fool goes harder than me, dude. Fuck that guy.
Well, I mean, different times too.
Right,
I gotta
right,
piss
right.
again.
You got pissed like
He
that.
has
got
a
pissed
narrow
again.
urethra.
God damn, dude.
Yeah, but Bronson, I'm glad you said that, dude. Bronson.
Yeah, Action Bronson.
He hasn't had anything in a minute, dude. But his shit's fucking dope, dude. I like that.
Did you ever
man.
b-boy?
No. Oh yeah, I did. Broke dance. That's past tense of break
Broke
dancing. Yeah, man. I used to break dance, dude.
Or pop? Or do you just pop lock more?
A little bit of
Or just
both,
move the
but
feet.
I wasn't always this masthetic, so I was able to do backspins and all that shit, man. And centipede, all that shit. It was fun. Shit, everybody did back then. I had my parachute pants.
Oh yeah,
I'm going
yeah.
way
I
back,
used to
dude.
break
86.
dance. Yeah, I used to
Fuck.
break dance like in 6th grade.
Yeah,
I
everybody
had
did, dude.
my tearaway Adidas
all
pants.
the little squatty guys, like the wrestler guys, those guys got down. Matter of
Dude,
fact,
I was
Alex's
always
dad,
a hater
Danny,
on
used to
those
fucking
guys,
break
man. Those guys. Let me just spin on my hand real quick.
Dude,
Boy,
yeah,
you just started
right?
breakdancing like yesterday. And
Dude,
you're
they got
good
it
in there.
down pat, dude. That's fucking. I couldn't do that shit, man. I was more into the style of it.
We talk about
We're talking
breakdancing.
about breakdance and some
Oh,
b-boy shit. Yes, if I was a
did you ever
b-boy.
try to
and,
breakdance? Both of you?
Oh, I did. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
dude. You
Yeah.
had to at
You
that
had
age,
to.
bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
If you're into hip hop, I think you had to.
What did you
Yeah,
guys
bro.
use though?
Cardboard.
Okay, I didn't use
Refrigerator.
cardboard.
I used to live right behind Imperial Hardware, which is now a 99-cent store.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you by Winter Sizzle. So I would hop the fence there and steal a bunch of refrigerator
That
fucking
or
boxes and
laminate
rip it up,
flooring.
dude. Yeah, laminate flooring. If you were rich, you had laminate flooring.
just roll
You
out
were
laminate.
rich.
Some plywood,
Dude, I'm a
yeah.
dumb fuck. I tried to learn how to windmill on carpet.
You're an idiot.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
trap rug.
Is
burn
that
for
what
days,
happened
dude.
to your ass?
Yeah, I just sanded it down.
Sanded it down
I
on
sanded
the-
my
on the
cheeks
carpet.
down. No, I tried to break dance, dude. That shit was hard as fuck.
Yeah, dude,
I was
that's
determined, bro.
tough. You gotta be strong as fuck to break dance, dude.
Yeah,
A lot
I
of upper
was
body
young.
shit.
That shit was fun.
So, what do you got planned now that, I mean, clearly you're not going to stop lifting.
No, just keep going, man. Just keep helping other people. That's like truly my passion, man. Almost to the sense to where I took a lot from myself, and I was like, time out. Let me invest a little more time on myself, but just keep keep helping.
Yeah, the
I'll write up
balance.
programs for people. I'll always do that. But as far as one-on-ones, I kind of limited it down a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna continue to do that and continue to build a dope team that we got, and hope to
some
come home with some
CrossFit.
swords and trophy, dude. Yeah, I'm
some
gonna do some CrossFit. I'll probably have to wait till it's a little
We'll
cooler.
do a little.
Actually, right now it's not bad.
We'll do a little collab, a little HV and Maple Street
Let's
collab.
do it, dude.
That'd be
Yeah.
sick.
I've already mobbed that shit up. HV
Well,
/MS.
he keeps saying that we got something in the works, and I feel the same way.
Yeah,
Like,
we don't know what it
just
is.
don't know what it is.
The very first post I had with you and Yvette right in front of that till the wheels fall.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's like, "What the fuck are you
Fuck
guys
is going-
doing? What do
yeah.
you do? Like,
What are you
shitload
up
of
to?
people,
I
yeah.
have no
I was
idea.
like, oh, you'll
Cross
see, you'll
building,
see.
dude.
Fuck. So I told Steve, what are we up to? 'Cause I don't know. I don't either. Let's just
What are
keep
we
going. Yeah. What are we up to? I guess this is what we're up to right here, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I guess
Sharing
we'll
knowledge.
just go with it.
Yeah, just go with it. That's Joe.
That's Joe
Yeah,
screaming in
that's
the
his-
background.
That's his scream, dude.
He's just lifting all the weight. Don't worry.
Atta
about
boy,
it.
JoJo.
Cool, man. Well,
Hi, Yvette.
there's the
Shouts out to
plug.
Make It Work,
God.
Mama.
Her plug.
We went
She's
to
gonna walk in
Agadones
right
once.
now.
Thank you, finally. That's
She's
your
walking
first
in
plug.
like, don't let her. Don't let.
You're like
she's-
half an hour into it, and I finally got my first plug. It's bullshit.
Yeah. That's
Fuck over.
Oh shit.
cool, man. So where
Yeah, just-
where can everybody find you on social media?
Social media.
Dope
Big
is
Will's
social media.
Rico. Even though I'm private, I'm all, that thing. But it's cool. I got.
Wait,
people.
your account's on private?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, dude. I just didn't want to. I had a IG account before, and it just got too crazy. So I was just like, I'll just make this one private and just select who I want.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
have a lot
fine.
of followers. Don't really care. But the people that do follow me, it's more quality over quantity for me.
Got it.
I'm not
I got a
mad
lot
at
of
that.
homies up in Cali, some IABB pro dudes that follow, watch all the videos, and
I
that's
see
how
that.
my
Yeah.
dudes got looked at and viewed. People know them more than me. People look at my IG, they're like, whose fucking IG is this? I'm rarely on it. It's everybody else.
Yeah.
I'll do a spot one every now and then, but usually it's
Yeah.
everybody else that I train or mess with. But if I'm over the complex, dude, shouts out Complex Gym, Cook family, Izzy.
Okay.
We had a good thing going over there. That's heading some big things here
Yeah.
pretty
If
shortly.
you don't know where the complex is in Yuma, it used to be the Old World Gym.
Correct,
Yeah.
the old world gym. Now it's the Bombplex. Pure Blood's the Bombplex.
The
Yeah.
Bombplex,
Pure
hell
blood.
yeah,
Yeah,
dog.
that, man.
on,
That's
man.
it, dude. Just
Yeah.
love what I do. I'm glad to fucking be here. I'm glad I clicked up with you guys.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, dude.
You're cool motherfuckers.
Fuck
and-
So
yeah,
the
dude.
next
I'm-
episode we're going to be mic'd up, hitting back.
Okay.
Oh
let's
yeah,
do
doing
it.
back
Let's
day.
do
That'd be
it.
sick. We could do it
Yeah,
soon, dude. That'd be
let's do it.
fucking dope.
Yeah, I was
Hell
nervous as fuck, man, when you guys told me, yeah, we want to have you on for the podcast. I'm like,
Dude, I don't know why. We went to go eat that one day. I was like, dude, you're gonna be good. You're
gonna be great.
I was like, you're gonna be
man.
great.
Yeah, well,
did
right away
awesome.
when we were over at Yogi's, I'm like, dude, you just gave us like 45 minutes of content in like
Yeah.
5 minutes.
We
So a
just-
lot of the stories I just broke right now, I told them, I'm going to save it for later. Like,
Yeah.
Talked for almost an hour and a half, by the way.
no.
Yeah, we can easily do 2 hours
We can
too.
easily keep going.
And the only
Dude,
reason
they're
why
going to
we're-
hit that snooze button hella quick.
Oh
dude.
no, this is a good one, dude.
We
No,
can-
it was
yeah.
good, man. I love it, dude. I
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
man.
I enjoyed it very much, man. Even
Well-
the bags under my eyes, nasally, all that
Oh, the
shit.
preparation
Oh,
dates.
dude. I'm like, 7. I
Oh,
said,
yeah,
what,
yeah,
what time we
prepar-
doing it, fam? 7 a.m. What the
Fuck.
We usually go. Like,
I don't eat
six-
menudo that
this
early.
time.
Yeah, this is our jam, dude.
Yeah,
Get it going.
We usually go. We've
Oh,
been
really?
going.
Is it? Okay, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
it's a good thing. Even when I went to the restaurant, I was like, I'm so glad we did the podcast in the morning. It's a good way to start the day. Just some
That's
good
cool,
combo
man.
and some coffee.
I'm
Fucking
glad I
bro.
did it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
glad.
glad
I'm
you came
honored,
back.
man. I'm glad
Yeah.
you guys had me on,
Yeah,
bro.
man. Whenever you got any updates, dude, and whenever you want to come back on, just fucking
Okay.
come
Yeah,
back
let
on.
me know when
we'll
you want to do
bullshit.
the workout one, man. We'll
Yeah,
do it.
we can
Yeah,
do it
that'd be fun.
here or over there.
We can have
It'd
like
probably be
mad
better
people. We have the
here.
whole crew up in that bitch, just in the background, just everybody doing their thing, you
It's
know?
kind of just. It'll be too congested. I don't know if Jared can get around everybody's big ass bodies.
Right? Lots of aesthetics,
So you'll
dude.
probably do something here, but if
Aesthetics.
not, we'll figure it
No
out.
matter what, we'll guarantee to hear Joe in the background.
This right now, you can hear right now.
JoJo! Look at that. Easy money. Easy money for Big Joe.
He's
Oh,
playing right now.
Shit.
Well, guys, I'm glad I was on, man.
All right,
Thank
man.
you very
Thank you for
much,
having us.
man.
Yeah,
Yes,
well-
South Scopsito, Hidden
Which
Valley.
episode is this?
13?
68, no, you won.
68.
13. Oh,
How
the
about
big
that?
Sur 13.
13.
Nice.
Damn,
homie.
fool.
Hell yeah, homie.
That's the tight. All right, man. Thank you guys
Cool,
for
man.
listening.
Thanks,
Number
guys.
six.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Hell yeah. We'll see you guys
On the next one.
next one. Peace.